We're here. We're here. Hey, hi everybody. How you doing today? It's Uncle Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. Welcome to my show. It's Thursday, September the 16th, and it is 8:30 a.m. in the morning Eastern Time. And whatever reason this morning, my computer and YouTube and StreamYard can't seem to understand that this is 8:30 Eastern Time. And so some of you are getting the impression that I'm not coming on for another hour. When I start at 8:30 every day, I try to edit this thing with StreamYard, and one division isn't talking to the other. So I just went live. Here I am. Well, welcome all. We're all fine. It's all good. We're live and looking forward to an interesting day. And speaking of interesting, those of you who are members of this channel, you received an alert this morning. About an hour ago, I think I got it out, maybe 45 minutes ago, an alert talking about SPIRE Global, SPIR. This is one of the SPACs that we've been following now since February. SPIRE Global right now is up $2.91 in the pre-market, is trading at $12.67 a share. On the pre-market, up 29.8%. When I made the alert to sponsor members, channel members of this channel, when I alerted you guys, we were at 1180. We were up 20% at the time, and I made the alert. Now we're up 29.8% at $12.67 a share, up 291. And I have no news that I can tell you about. Nothing official. I have nothing in writing anywhere. All I can find is info on the acquisition that the company announced the other day, where they were going to take over Exact Earth, a company trading in Canada, a Canadian-based company in the same business that Spire is in, managing satellites. And it's a great sounding deal. I like the deal, the way it was structured. It's a cash/stock deal where Spire will buy the shares of Exact Earth in a cash/stock arrangement. It's something like $3 something Canadian a share, plus 1/10 of a Spire share for every share of Exact Earth. At the end of the deal, when it's all said and done, the shareholders of Exact Earth will own 3.8% of Spire, the whole merged company. So it's 99% cash. So it doesn't dilute Spire at all. As far as shareholder dilution goes, Spire has the cash to make this deal, and they have access to billions if they want it. Fantastic. I love this deal. It brings in a secondary company into Spire with its own set of clientele. It adds 75 new clients to Spire's growing list of clientele, truly going global. This is a really great arrangement. Is this a multi-billion-dollar blockbuster, world-changing deal? No. It's a $200 and something million arrangement, $250 million. But for Spire, it is very significant, and it is. This is a taste of what you should be expecting going forward on a lot of the SPACs that I've recommended to you. These 8 separate companies now that aren't SPACs anymore. They're all separately traded, publicly traded companies. Spire Global and our friends at Rocket Lab and 23andMe and all the others that I've talked to you about. Do not be surprised. Every couple of weeks or so, we're going to be talking about, or I will be bringing to you to your attention, the fact that these companies are now acquirers of other companies. They're now publicly traded corporations on the New York or NASDAQ stock exchange. They have access to billions and billions of dollars through institutional investors, whether it's hedge funds, ETFs, pension funds, mutual funds. They have all kinds of avenues to go to now for cheap money. Remember, money is cheap right now. And so these outfits that are now publicly traded machines can now take private companies or other public companies public inside these companies. And I would not be surprised if out of every 10 deals that I announce that I bring up to your attention, that more than half of them will be basically private companies being absorbed by the public companies that we're now following through these SPAC mergers. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. The upside for these SPAC stocks is potentially fantastic. I can see them all reaching the 20s and the 30s and beyond as they grow out, and I'm excited about it. Baking says, Bruce, I wrote a few covered calls on SPIRE last week for expiration this Friday at 12:50. What is your advice on what I should do? Still a chance it dies out of the money. Baking. This is what happens when you write covered calls on stocks that I tell you don't write covered calls on. I don't know how many times I've been asked, should I wait until the stock's at least $20 before I write covered calls? And I say, yes, do not write covered calls on SPACs before they hit $20, because once they move, the move could be so violent that it'll take you out. And sure enough, here we are at 12.30 a share on SPIRE, and we have a viewer with the 12.50 call. The good news, baking is all is not lost. You're going to be just fine. I would not be surprised if the shares have this rally right now, but between now and tomorrow, being Friday, that the shares may stay under 12.50 and these contracts will die worthless anyway. That's step one. Step two, you can buy them back anytime you want, obviously, to get out of the commitment to offer up your stock. And between now and tomorrow at this time, and then tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, the value of the contract you've written will shrink dramatically to be either a book value only scenario if the shares are higher than 12.50, or they will be very cheap coming into the last hour of trading. So you'll be able to buy them back and be done with it. In theory, though, let's just pretend the stock just keeps on going. What if the stock goes to $15 today? I don't know. Could. Don't think it will, but let's say it did. What goes to $15? Well, you'll do a rollover. You'll buy back these calls between now and tomorrow's close, and you'll write new calls for either the next Friday or the Friday after, the Friday after that. And you might be writing 12.50s. You might write 15s. And theoretically, depending, you might be able to, let's say you write 12.50s for 3 weeks from now. They're in the money, but they'll trade at a premium. They'll trade at the book value plus a premium, whereas you're going to buy them back at a book value tomorrow. So if you pay $2.50 to buy them back or $2.75 to buy them back, but you can rewrite new ones for $4, then you're going to bring in additional cash, raise the time limit, but keep it at 12.50. That's one solution. Another one is you could write maybe contracts that are a month or two or three further ahead at, say, 15. So you're raising the exercise price, bringing in as much money, if not more money, because you're offering a lot more time on a new set of contracts. So all is not lost baking. Just kind of stick around. Although I will tell you right now, SPIRE is $13 a share in the pre-market, which puts your contracts in the money, 63 cents. That's okay. Again, it doesn't matter. It's an okay thing. Even in theory, if you were notified right now that you were exercised, you would have $12.50 a share in your account for every share you wrote options up, plus the premium you already got, and I don't know what that was. That cash is going to be sitting in your account immediately. And you can now fold your arms and go, okay, well, I want to buy my SPIRE back and rewrite, but you may want to wait a day or two and kind of let this hype calm down, because this is a dramatic move, and I don't know what's causing it, and I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's a short squeeze. I don't know if it's I honestly, I don't know what it is. If I knew, I'd be telling you. But at the moment, I don't know what's causing it. Up $3.25 a share at 13.01 at the moment. This thing is changing by the second here. So calm, you're going to be all right. You're richer no matter what. No matter what, you're richer. And anyone else with SPIRE, you're doing well today, and I'm thrilled about it. The all-time high for this stock, 1285, trading now 1302. It's a new all-time high. We're up 326 on 50,000 shares of pre-market volume, and I don't have an explanation as to what's causing it. 50,000 shares, and it's up $3. What? 50,000 shares traded, it's up $3? The hell's going on? As soon as I know, you'll know. If any of you do know, you let us know, and we'll pass the word on, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, that is our little story today. Those of you who are members of this channel, thank you all, because I know a lot of you are, bottom line, you're the backbone of this channel, which I really appreciate. Today's a big day, by the way. A bunch of you might have new colored bagels by the time the day is out. Because this is the 16th of September, which is the 6-month anniversary of memberships being available for the first time for this channel. And some of you are 6-monthers as of today, and then tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. This next week, a whole bunch of you become 6-month followers of this channel. And I thank you for your loyalty, for still being here. This is absolutely beautiful. But I'm trying to bring out, from time to time, I like to bring out announcements just for members only. Alerts, and that's one of the benefits of being a member of this channel. You'll get alerts like this and others as I come across developing stories for you. So thank you everybody for that. $13 a share on SPIRE right now, 51,800 volume. To say I'm surprised, understatement. I am surprised at how this is performing. I know last night it was up in the evening. Last night it was something like something like 10 something a share, and I was happy with that. They closed at 976 last evening, the shares of SPIRE, and they were trading like 1040, 1050, 1080 last night. I thought, well, that's pretty good. We'll see how the morning goes, and it just has kept on going. As I speak right now, 1270 on 51,800 apparently, and it just won't surprise me to see 20 to 50 cent price changes per trade, because it's pre-market, thin trading, difficult to track the stock down. And I would imagine a whole bunch of SPIRE shareholders do not know what's going on. They have no idea what this is happening, unless you're a member here. And I hope you got your alerts this morning, right? Kyle Cooper. Last year when I first started watching Bruce, I was living in a hotel. My, how the tables have turned. Bruce is in a hotel. My job is about to end, and I'm moving into a tent. Oh, man, oh, man. Good morning, everybody. Shaky Fry, Watt, Frumbler, Farragon, Dirty Harry, Sean. How you guys doing? Nice to see you. Oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. I just like the stock. Baking. I did the same thing. I'm going to wait it out. If it's still up tomorrow, I'll look to roll them out a month or two. It's another strike. There you go. That's what we can do. Absolutely. All right. Gosh, if you're down thousands on ATIP, average down and get more. Get a backbone, stiffen it up, get tough, buy the stock, cheap, because that's where it is right now, and wait it out. Become Warren Buffett and buy it and get it. And if you can handle it, great. If you can't handle it, get into another line of work. I'm going to kick myself for a while for not getting the $9 SPIR calls yesterday. Going to have to quit my job so I can watch my stocks better. Baking. I'm a bad listener. Oh gosh. Good morning, purple bagel heads. The folks are getting new bagel colors today beside their names. This is good stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see what is going on. Keep in mind, baking. There's a premium in there too, making the buyers break even more than a flat 1250. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. Let's go. Here we go. Hopefully the premium shrank enough that you profit a little from a buyback. Baking, you might get a little loss. At the very least, do what Bruce suggested with a rollover. Yeah, just sit tight. Let's just see how it opens. 1245 now. It got to 1330. It's now 1245. It's going to jump around like crazy. Wild and wacky. Okay, Anyway, fair. I just literally had the orders in and couldn't pay attention. Like, well, I was still in with some old 1250 calls, so I can't really complain. Um, Uncle Bruce, when should we sell November 19 calls, 1250s and 15s? I'm assuming, are you talking about Spire? You got to tell me what you're talking about here. Um, I don't know the answer to the Spire question right now, because I don't understand what is causing the move, and how this move will play out. But once we open up, we'll see what kind of volumes we have, and we'll just see how the shares react. But this is an excellent indication of a higher move coming. The question is how high, how far, how fast, and we'll see what's going on. But the good news with your Novembers, you have time for this move to be fully facilitated and benefit you nicely. I would not just jump in this morning and sell the calls first thing in the morning. I would not do that. I would hold off all day today. You don't want to make a move at all today, really. I don't really think so. This kind of pre-market move and last night's move is telling me something big is going on, something bigger. And I don't think it's the takeover. I don't think that the one we've had. There's something brewing, and I don't know. Is it possible that since this entity came on the market, with the merger, that certain players out there, certain investment entities have been shorting this stock, and now they're getting caught with a short squeeze? Is that possible? Because this takeover has legitimized the company's prospects, and now the thinking is that there's more. I don't know, but something big is happening, and it's exciting. Right now, the stock's at 1230. It was just 1217. Now back to 1230. It's jumping around quite a bit. 74,000 shares traded now on the stock, and we'll just watch it all morning and see what's going on. All right, let's go. Let's see here. I got lucky. I bought two $10 SPIRE calls for February yesterday. Nice move. Let's see what happens. Uncle Bruce, I wrote $20 covered calls on Matterport for September 15. No, you didn't. Let's see. Okay, or you wrote them yesterday. Is that what you're trying to tell me? At 75 cents a share, rolled into October. Then after yesterday, I rolled into 22.50, October 15 at 85. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I found a cheat code in the game. Okay. Well done. You're pulling the string on the exercise price. Up it goes. You're staying ahead of the option costing factor. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, if Matterport, just for whatever reason, if Matterport were to slump back to 17 a share for a couple of days, these contracts, these 2250s that you've just now picked off, will drop in value. You'll buy them back at a nice cheap price to lock in a gain. Let the stock pop back up to 18, 19, 20, 21, and bingo, right 2250s all over again, or whatever you feel is the right way to go. Yeah, you might write September or early Octobers. You might write later Octobers, bigger premiums. You'll play it out. Yes, Chew Dog, you're figuring it out, and a lot of you are beginning to get it. You're beginning to start figuring out the option game is not rigged against you. The option game can be, you play it right, can completely work in your favor. You are the casino when you are the writer of a contract. You are not the player at the slot machine. You own the slot machine. You dictate the payouts of the slot machine, and you change the payouts on the slot machines at your whim anytime you want to. And this is a classic example here of making changes and rolling overs and making changes because the stock is making you do that. The stock is telling you, hey, you got to roll over. We're moving higher. Move it over. Roll it over. Beautiful move. I'm really, really happy how you're doing this. This is great. The lessons that we're providing on my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, cover this kind of stuff. And It is so worth it. I mean, you watch a lesson for what, $100, and you write enough of these, you're going to make more than $100 to get your money back and more. The upside is limitless. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Well done. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. Those of you who are here this morning, I welcome you all. Hopefully, you're excited about what's going on today. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see. Yeah, Matterport, 1998 in the pre-market, trying to break $20 a share. Exactly. We've got some movement here on a number of our stocks, and I would say, folks, get used to it because things are going to heat up here. Very, very interesting times. We've got SoFi at 1535. We've got Matterport now 1989 at the moment, up 14 cents. We have been pushing $20 around here all morning. Only 5,400 traded on Matterport. Let's see what else we got going on here. Rocket Lab is 15.15 and right now down 24 cents. 12,900. And as I say, our friends at SPIRE, unbelievable. Right now, 1180 up 204, up 20% again on 83,000. So we got into the 1350 range. Now we're back to 1180. This thing will do this. We're going to see jumping around like crazy here. Just tons of it. Fed's Philadelphia General Factory Gauge surges in September. Headline says U.S. weekly first-time jobless claims edge upward. Continuing claims move lower. So different economic indicators are coming up. Smart rent 1302, 1307 now, unchanged. Sextera 890 at the moment. So some are up, some are down, some are unchanged, some are not even trading at this point. It's early in the day, early in the game, and we'll see how everything works out. Welcome all to another evolving market. Is any news on 23andMe? It looks scary to me. If it looks scary to you, get out of the market. If you think that 23andMe looks scary, you are not cut out for being an investor. Go, just return pop bottles, and you'll guaranteed to get your money every time you return pop bottles. You cannot be afraid of 23andMe's trading pattern. You just cannot. If this scares you, I can't help you. This should be exciting you. You should be looking at stocks when they drop off. The more they drop off, if you believe in the corporate story, you got to be scrambling to try to get more of this stuff. You have to have the complete opposite view. You're on the wrong side of the market. I hate to be so brutal about it, but this is reality. We're talking about human emotion here when we're talking about the stock market. I'm not trying to make friends and try to be, how do I say this? I don't want to make you mad. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to put you down. I just want to wake you guys up. And the reality is you're competing against other human beings to make money in the market. That's it. You're not competing against a computer. You're not competing against a government. You're not competing against conspiracy theorists. You're competing against people who are as greedy as you are to try to make money in the market. That's all it is. And sometimes shares don't perform like you want them to. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It is the way it is. So you've got to take this attitude and go, okay, all right, the market is not reacting the way I expect it to, but 23andMe, I bought the shares because of Richard Branson, the folks involved with the company, the deals that they've made so far. They've been around for 10 years. They're sitting on a mountain of money. I bought 23andMe for a lot of good reasons. The shares aren't working out right now. You've got to say to yourself, well, have they lost all that money? No. Have these people walked away from the company? No. The shares are lower. You got to get more stock. You either have to reposition your holdings in the stock, you've got to get new options, you've got to average down the options you have to make realignments. ATIP is the most grotesque example of a disaster that we have going right now. In a way, it's a good thing because none of you are sitting on ATIP with $1 million of your money into ATIP. If you followed my indications, you've probably put some of your investment money into ATIP and some into ME and some into Matterport and some into Rocket Lab and some into SoFi. And you've diversified out. And you've had good days, bad days, good weeks, bad weeks, good months, bad months. Here we are. We're just rolling along now. When these shares go down, you've got to be salivating at the shot of an opportunity to get more of this stuff. Because you liked it here, you better love it here. If you don't love a stock, the stock used to be here, you loved it, and it's now here and you don't love it anymore, you were never an investor. You're a flipper. You're not an investor. Get out. Go buy real estate. Go buy and sell cars. Do something else. You're not a market player. You're a panicker. You're panicking over a market that is fluctuating up and down. You can't do that and be successful in this business. This is what separates the winners from the losers. The losers lose confidence and start to get all shaky and do not listen to reason anymore. And that's why the winners, who just sit back and fold their arms and go, you go ahead, you panic out all you want. I'm not moving. You're not shaking me up. I'm going to wait this thing out. I'm going to win this thing. This is how they win it. This is how Warren Buffett constantly makes money. And all of his followers, that millions of them, they're making money as well. They're very patient when it comes to stocks, and they all realize shares are simply a reflection of human emotion. It's really what it is. Yeah, there's fundamentals on stock, and companies do well financially, and they make money, and they lose money, and they do stock buybacks, and they issue dividends, and they do that. Yeah, of course. But brand new publicly traded companies that are less than 3-4 months old have to be given time to be discovered. And sometimes it's very frustrating for those of us who want the world to discover the greatness of 23andMe right now. And it's not happening right now. It's not happening. But it will. But you may not be made of the right stuff to wait it out. That might be the problem you're facing. And if you're thinking that it's panicking now and it's scary now, you're in trouble. You got to find a way to get over this panic. And it might be, I'm just throwing it out there. You might want to just sell this stock, get out of here. Don't watch me anymore. Don't watch anybody anymore on the stock market, and do something else. Some of you might have to do that. It's a tough call to make. You have to admit to yourself, I'm just not cut out for it. On the other hand, you got to buck up. And if you're on the edge about this and that, and you need a little motivation, if my little speech gets you all toughened up and you're going to be determined to stick around and wait it out, great. Because those of you who can stick around and wait out your stocks will win. You will win handsomely. Those of you who are smart about it and peck off these deep discounted stocks, whether they're off 15%, 20%, or in the case of ATIP, sitting at $367 a share. Those of you picking off this stock right here at $367 or ME at 8-something bucks, I think you're going to make even more money than anyone else, because you buy low. That's the attitude. That's the story. You buy low and you sell high. And if you bought high and it went down, you buy more. It went down, you buy more. You eventually get to the point where you will get the low. And when the turnaround comes and it starts to go the other direction, you'll start seeing upside. And if it really goes the direction it should go, you will make a fortune. But you've got to have the fortitude and the backbone and the stomach for it. And some of you don't have it. And I understand it. It's nothing personal. It's just business. It's okay. It's all right. Anyway, good day to roll November SPIRE calls. Maybe. Drew's got a new color on his logo. Yay. Flesh infection. Matterport was $20 plus in the aftermarket yesterday, then slight negative like 20 minutes ago. Nice to see it back to a plus 20. Nice. Charles, I got 5 call contracts in the money at $15. Vash, pre-market pump, question mark. Ooh, I'm pink. Flesh, missed a decimal, says Flesh infection. Manuel, yay, cheers, woohoo. Loyal Bagels, happy 6-month anniversary. Matterport is awesome. I love it. I'm 4 months in. Cheers, Bruce. Fantastic, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, Uncle Bruce, the exact Earth news is hitting Wall Street. Only 2 days late. Wall Street Bets is only hitting it too, or wherever they're getting it. 2 days late. Where are these guys? I have only 10 shares of ATIP. I'm a very small investor, but I would like that to go back up to 10 a share and be even again. I agree. I am too. And if you can acquire 10 more at 360 a share, 36 bucks, you can find 36, $38 and buy 10 more shares. You'll bring your average down wonderfully. If you can pick off 20 shares or 30 shares, put $100 together and get your average down to the 550 range. Hey man, as soon as it's at 750 a share, you're already up 50% on your money. This is how you make money in this business. Sell calls with intent to dare the stock to reach your strike one that you're comfortable with. There you go. Write puts, write put contracts, and dare the stock to go as low as you are prepared to pay for it. Absolutely. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Maybe the launch last night is affecting SPIRE. I don't know why it would. It has nothing to do with SPIRE. Sending people to space makes no difference to SPIRE. I guess it's just positive space news. Let's give it that. 1210 on SPIRE right now on 93,700 shares. 1229, just saw a change here on 93,700 shares. 1229 a share on SPIRE. All righty, all righty, all righty, all righty. Well, we'll see what's happening. The Dow is showing a gain of 35 points in the pre-market. The S&P is down 2.7, NASDAQ down 39, oil down 55 cents a barrel so far. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Let's go. Good morning, everybody from John. How you doing there? Let's see. Thank you, Jake, for that. Your $10 subscription cost me about the same money as Wall Street Journal subscription, which is 10 euros, or is that 10 euros a month? But your info is way more valuable. Thank you, Jake. I do what I can. Average down my ATIP from 9 something to 545. There you go. That's what you should be doing right now on ATIP. If you are a true investor and you're going to wait this thing out, you should not be afraid to buy this stock at 367 or 365, whatever it's trading at. Pick this stuff up and get your average down and forget about it. Don't watch it second to second and whatever. I'll do that for you. I'm watching it second to second. And something big happens, I'll send out the alerts. But if this eats you alive, go for a walk, take a jog, take a pet for a walk. I don't know what to tell you. You have to find your way to deal with it. But this is the price you pay when you're an investor. You put your dough in there that you can lose and still survive on, and you then wait it out. And that is the hardest part of winning in this business. You got to wait out your return. But look, if you want to wait 5 years, you want to buy a guaranteed investment certificate from your local banker and get a 1% interest rate for the next 5 years. You can wait 5 years to get 1% interest on your money every year. Congratulations. If you can handle that, then do it. But don't come crying to me if in 5 years you say, geez, I can't retire. I put all my money into this GIC for 1%. I got my 1% a year for 5 years and I still can't retire. But I made money. Yes, you did. You made 1% a year on your money. And inflation ate you alive. And, there's other ways to do better. But you didn't have to worry about your GIC, did you? You just put it in there and forgot about it. And the banker went ahead and did car loans and mortgages and personal lines of credit. And they funded credit card balances at 25% interest on your 1% interest. They're making money on your money beautifully. But you're not the winner. But you got the security, which is fine. The bank is guaranteeing your money. More power to you. You have to decide what it is you are. Good morning, fellow purple followers. I love it. Love it. I love it. Sam, 5 shares at 360 knocks $3 off your cost average, man. Can you not find $20 to buy this stuff? Sam, flesh infection, or I could just take like $65 hit and sell at the end of the year and claim it on my taxes. Yes, you could, Sam. Off those dramatic taxes you're not paying. Hi, Uncle B. I bought covered call yesterday at 195 for November 17 expiry. Any advice? I bought a call contract at 195. Well, Simon, one piece of advice is on what? What did you buy it on? Got me guessing. Um, and what is the price of what's the exercise price of the contract? Like, so what's the company? What's the exercise price? I, I, I hate picking on you guys when you do this, but I have to remind you folks, options have a lot of components to it. Like there's the stock name, there's the exercise price, there's the expiry date, the price you paid, where was the stock when you did it, how can I react to something that I can't react to. I don't know what to do. I sold one Matterport October call. Yeah, my bad. Going to roll 2 weeks out or on a continued spike. Want to keep these shares a long time. Look, Arjun. That's the thing about contracts is you can do rollovers, and I've been, I've been trying to advise you guys to hold off, don't write yet, wait for the stock to go a little higher. But hey, it's your money, it's your account, it's your emotions, and if you're making money, who am I to say, oh, you should wait till $20 a share before you write a contract? Hey, if you're writing at 18, when the stock's at 18 and you're writing $20 calls and you're hauling in some premiums and you get to keep them, who am I to say that's a stupid idea? You got money, it's in your account, way to go. Stock goes higher and you're going to do a rollover, good move too. There's ways to play this. It's all good. It's all good. Uncle Bruce, hi Uncle B. I wrote a covered call for SPIRE at 195 for November 17 expiry. Any advice? Thank you, Simon. I still don't know which one did you write. Did you write a 10? Did you write a 1250? Did you write a 15? I I'm all alone here, man. I still don't know what you got. I sort of know, but I don't know. Anyway, there we have it. Let's see. I'm just reading other comments here. I'm just trying to figure what's going on here. Let's see. What stock is Bruce talking about right now? We've been talking about SPIRE, talking about Matterport. Let's see. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. Hi, Big B. Uncle B, I have November 10 call and February 10 call of SPIRE calls. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. If you're long, nice going. And let's see. SPIRE held by institutions 180%. And SoFi VP sold 1 million shares, less than 5% holding. May have done that, Dirty Harry. Keep in mind that if that is done by an insider, it might be for tax purposes or for purposes of exercising options. It's possible that this individual could buy 2 million shares from the Treasury, selling 1 million to pay for them, and the additional money coming in pays the taxes on the gain. That is quite normal. So it gives you an indication that, the insiders are selling. Oh, it's bad. But the reality is, no, they're buying. They're actually acquiring more stock at their prices, and they're paying their income tax bill at the same time. Keep that in mind, too. That could be what's happening. Just saying. Anyway, good morning, everyone. I've been off the grid and had some hacker trying to get to me. Glad to see you, Bruce. Welcome, my friend. It's good to have you back. And Sam says SoFi has a very bright future. Saw lots of TV ads for it during the NFL games this past weekend. I don't have cable and stream NFL games. I must have seen at least 10 ads for it. Yeah, they are really going after new clients. Do you think that this Evergrande crash, this China real estate company crash, is going to affect U.S. markets? I think the first thing you're going to see is what we already are seeing, and that it's going to affect the Chinese markets. It's having an effect already. It's going to affect the Chinese bond markets. It's going to affect Chinese junk bond yields. That's already happening. Step two, there could be a spillover effect into other junk bonds of other corporations that are not Chinese based, maybe Asia based. There may be Asian ETFs that could be affected by this contagion that's happening here. If this Evergrande expands out to other real estate development companies in China and Asia, this could have a profound impact on a lot of potential ETFs, mutual funds, and hedge fund players. Hedge fund players who are leveraged to the ninth level of leverage, I mean, as high as you can get, that are really gambling big time on office tower construction and other building structure in China. These guys could get wiped out because a 10% drop in values will wipe out all their leveraged. And then what we're waiting for is what we were talking about here about 6 months ago. Those of you who were here back in March and April, we were talking about how we had heard about a hedge fund based in, I think, Asia that cost Swiss Bank and other banks billions of dollars in exposure because they had this massive margin call because they were so over leveraged, like 30 to 40 to 1 leverage, and their positions dropped more than 5-6%, which wiped them out to the tune of, what was it, $30 billion? It was huge. It was massive. I am wondering if right now there are hedge funds being wiped out to the tune of billions on this Evergrande real estate debacle in China. And there are banks who are beginning to discover nightmare positions in their portfolios, their loan portfolios, where they have lent money to real estate investment trusts and hedge funds and structured pension funds and everything out there. There's all kinds of leverage out there that might be imploding right now in China, around China, and it could eventually come on out. It's like kind of a tsunami. There's a tsunami wave that hits the epicenter, and then the waves ripple out from there. They take a while to get elsewhere, but eventually we notice funny wave patterns around our neighborhoods. Nancy, we're going to be watching this very closely. This could be most interesting. Anyway, there you go. P-Dub, I'm up on Matterport, down on covered call for Matterport 18. What to do? Okay, so you're up on the stock, but you wrote a call. Did I tell you to do that? I did tell you to do that. As so you're writing you wrote a February 18, 2022 covered call on a 1750, right? Is that what you, okay? And the stock is in the option's in the money. The stock's pushing $20 now. What should I do? Well, you could one, do nothing and just sit tight with what you have. You could buy back the call and lose money, which I would not recommend you do. Or you could think about buying back this call if you can write another call further out in time, maybe at $20, or further out for $22.50. But at the moment, I wouldn't flinch, because you have until Feb here, and this call right now is trading at book value plus premium, and the stock, let's see how the stock does. If the stock goes to $21, $22 and sort of settles in, well, at that point, you can then look at doing a rollover. Well, you'll buy this one back at a loss, but you will rewrite a new one to replace this value. So if you have to pay $550 to buy this one, and you can write a new contract for $550, that is a $20 or a $22.50, you might play that game. But that's what we're going to do. P-Dub, when in doubt, roll it out. Roll to a later date with a higher strike. Sam knows you move the goalpost, you'll end up winning at some point. Nick, Kroger looks cheap again. Let's go here. You tell it like it is. I do what I can. Sometimes you got to be blunt. Joseph is getting the Brucey burn. It's nothing personal. Just sometimes I get a little upset. Anyway. Oh man. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Oh damn! I now have a new. I now have adorable bagel. A new adorable bagel color. This looks juicy. Uh, oh man. Let's see. I'm not scared. Bruce keeps me sane. Let's see. Um, let's see here. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Well said, Uncle B. Thank you, everybody. Um, and well, there you go, John Biscuit. ATIP and 23 are just unsexy stocks. So they will do well, but they just aren't as sexy as Rocket Lab or Matterport. Yeah, I get it. They're sexy when they go up, though. Oh yeah, if you're a flipper, go cruise garage sales and thrift stores. There you go. Uh, Bruce must have had a jalapeno bagel this morning with all the spice coming out today, says Martin Van Nostrand. From the clinic. Yes, the clinic. I'm from the clinic. This isn't the rant we wanted, but the rant we needed. Get him, Bruce. Get him. Stop, Bruce. Stop. He's already dead. Love market psychology. This speech was beautiful. SPRT changed tickers to agree, and every share we got. I don't know what that means. W Diggs, ouch. Great speech for a great day. Let's go. Scared. 115 a share of, what was this? 0.115 a share of FRE. I am so down. I have no idea what this means. But again, damn it, Bruce. You would have 15,000 people watching right now if you told us GameStop will go to $10,000 a share tomorrow. You know that? You'd have 15,000 happy, satisfied, loving viewers who will stay that way when the shares don't go to 10,000 shares tomorrow. They'll still love you anyway. Really? For example, I picked up some Disney denim bomber jackets yesterday for $10 a piece. I will sell each one for $100 plus on eBay. That's a nice return and a quick flip. There you go, Elvis. Exactly. I mean, for some people, that's the way to make money. I'm with you. Dat boy Louie, Uncle B, put this whole speech in a video for us to watch when we're down. John Biscuit, Bruce, now just stabbing him through the heart just to make sure he's dead. Great speech, Uncle Bruce. Sam B. Morning. Hope you're all sleeping well. Bruce with the double tap. Oh, man. Small-time investor, like I said. 5 shares of SoFi, 5 of Matterport, 10 of ATIP, 10 of ME, 10 SPIRE. Wish I had more money invested across that board a bit at a time. Sounds like overreaction to fear of fear. Most of the money I invested in 23andMe is in options that aren't looking good at all. But I bought some of the stocks, so down the road I'll make that money back, and some just might take a while. There you go. Be greedy when others are fearful. Great financial advice right there. You didn't invest in a share price. If it goes down, that shouldn't change your investment thesis. There you go. Buy the dip and ride the rip. There it is. SPIRE. I can't remember where the last time was where I had panic. I think it was January, February with GameStop. W Diggs, thus is golden advice. It's early and it's cheap. Bang on, Bruce, says Aaron. Samby, buy low and sell high. Wall Street Bets told me the opposite. Who do I yell at? Dude, I hope you have some GameStop, at least one share. Josh, not looking to run away, but I do wonder how to proceed. I bought a 1250 call on ME expiring Jan 21-22. How do you suggest I proceed? You got till January. Just sit tight. Just don't do anything. Just sit tight. Yeah. Like anything else, SPIRE is now at $12.35 a share, according to my big ass iPad here. There it is, right there, $12.35. That is up right now $2.59 a share. Okay, this this SPIRE Global stock, which used to be ATIP, wasn't it? But it was SPIRE Global. This stuff was sitting at $9-10 forever, not doing a dang thing, nothing. And now, pre-market with what do we got? 11 minutes to go before we open. We're up 249 this morning on a volume of 113,000 shares. ME, 23andMe, can go from $8 a share to 11.50 in 1 hour at any time, without any explanation, without any prep, without any warning, without any inkling. It's like an earthquake. You got people sitting in front of a camera, and all of a sudden the whole room is shaking. Earthquake. You have no idea when ME is going to go. You have no idea how high it's going to go. But I can tell you that with my experience since 1978, 79, a company sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars of cash, a company like ME that is sitting on more money right now in its treasury in cash than they've ever raised, ever, as a company already in its entire history. All the money they've raised doesn't equal how much they've got now in their bank account. This is not a stock that's going to sit at 8 something bucks a share for a very, very long time. This is not going to happen. These guys are one deal away, 1 microsecond away from a deal that will take the stock to 15 bucks a share. Stage 1. And you guys have got to understand that you can't play little games and think, oh, I'll just buy the stock when it starts to go. Good luck with that. ATIP or SPIRE was 9 something yesterday. It was 9.22 yesterday morning. 9.22. It's now 12.25. There's your $3 move. There's a 30% gain from 9.22 to 12.25 with no chance to get into this deal. You had no chance. Some of you could have bought it in the aftermarket, maybe somehow, but most of you had no chance. ME is exactly the same. When ME goes, there'll be a big difference between that stock and SPIRE Global. What's the difference? Anybody know the answer to this skill testing question? Think about who took ME public. It wasn't just the ME people, it was the Branson people. And remember, Mr. Branson is sitting on stock that he bought personally at 10 bucks a share, as did the founders of 23andMe. They are in at 10 bucks a share. They're down millions of dollars right now, personally. You see them panicking? No. They know what I know and what I'm trying to get you to know. And that is, at any moment in time when they nail down any deal they're working on, and they're probably discussing 24 deals right now. Their phones are ringing off the hook, and I'm using old school terminology, I know. Their phones are ringing off the hook from investment bankers, deal makers, pension funds, hedge funds, private companies, public companies. They are getting calls from around the world with deal offers. Would you be interested in merging with this company? Would you be interested in acquiring this company? Would you be interested in owning a percentage of this patent on this drug? Would you be interested in making a deal with all that technology and all that DNA knowledge you have? Would you be interested in making a deal with that, with our company over here with this? They're looking at dozens and dozens and dozens of deals. They have probably got 30 people full-time doing due diligence 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, all around the world for deals. And they're being very picky about what they're going to do. Why shouldn't they be? This is their one shot to transform ME into a monster company. You're publicly traded, you're funded with a bunch of cash, you got Wall Street waiting in the wings, where you could call them up and say, at say Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan or any of these outfits, the 23andMe people could pick up the phone and say, look, we have an opportunity to buy a Swiss-based pharmaceutical distribution company, development company, blah, blah, blah. $7 billion is the deal. And the deal would be $5 billion in cash, which we need to fund through a bond offering, and a $2 billion convertible debt deal that can be converted into stock at 20 bucks a share for the next 5 years. One of those types of deals. And the Wall Street guys are going to go, just give me 5 minutes. We'll have the money for you because we know exactly who you're talking to. Those Swiss guys, yeah, we know those guys. Yeah, we've helped raise them money in the past. We all know each other. This is a small world in the multi-billion-dollar world of takeovers. Okay, this is the penthouse level of corporate offices. They know each other. They know all their backers. They know all their founders. They know all their bankers. And so ME is coming along going, okay, we got a public company and we're going to do this acquisition. We're going to take ME from a market cap of whatever to a market cap of this, but we're not going to dilute our shareholders at $5 a share to do it. We're going to offer stock to these guys that's convertible after so many years at 20 bucks a share and higher. And you guys are sitting here with $8 stock fretting about a dime movement or a 15-cent movement or a 50-cent movement. Forget about it. Get this stuff, buy it, put it away, and just sit there and just let them do what they're supposed to do. They have raised millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars they have raised. You have to know they're going to make the right move. They're going to do their due diligence through all kinds of due diligence. I mean, my God, the legals and the accounting and the filings and the exchange and the SEC and all the due diligence these guys have got to go through. It's going to cost them millions in due diligence to make a deal, so that the deal they make, they have to know, okay, as soon as we nail this thing down, the stock price just goes up $1 a share. That covers all the due diligence we've ever going to pay on this thing. But we're not going to do a deal that moves our stock $1. No, we're going to do a deal that's going to move our stock to 50 bucks a share. It might take 2 years, but that's where we're going. And then we're going to go from there because we're not done yet. These folks are here for 20, 30 years of time. Mr. Branson is getting on in age. It'll be his children. It'll be the next level. It's all set up. The trusts are all there. It's all fine. It's all good. But you guys are in a unique position watching this old guy talking to you about these new companies. And I'm just giving you the heads up. You are 0.1% of the market that has an inkling of what's coming. The rest of the market is oblivious. First, they don't care. They don't want to know. They don't want to be early. They only want to buy 23andMe once they see the deal. Well, once they see the deal, the stock's already 15 bucks a share. Then they can see the deal. Then they're going to think about it. They're going to think about buying into 23andMe. And when they finish thinking about it, it'll be 20 bucks a share. And then by the time they put their buy orders in to try to get in, you're the one writing call options against your ME at $22.50, $25, $27.50, $30. You're the one sitting on a huge capital gain because you got in early. Because you did. You got in really early. The thing with the trick with these deals here, with the Spires and Matterports and SoFis and Rocket Labs, is I can't tell you the minute it's going to happen. But when they go, there's no one waiting for you to catch the train. The train leaves the station. You were there last night. It was sitting at 9:20. This Spire was 9:22 yesterday. It says so right here. Now it's at 12:35. Spire isn't waiting for you. It's on. It's gone. It's gone. Now, could it go back to 9:22 in 3 days? Yes, it could. Yes, it could. It's a publicly traded stock. They're allowed to fluctuate in price. What are the odds of this stock being 9:22 in an hour from now? Not so good. I don't like the chances of any of you thinking it's going to go back to 9:22 an hour after we open for trading. When 23andMe takes off, it's over. And you've all had your chance. Days and days, weeks. You had weeks to make your move. And some of you made the wrong move. You sold it. You gave up. You were frustrated. It didn't deliver right away. You gave up on it. And you're going to watch it do really well. Sooner or later, you're going to watch ME do really well. And you're going to say, yeah, I had that once. Yeah, I lost money on it. Those guys are crooks. Because when you don't make money on an investment, obviously it's not your fault. It's obviously the company that cost you the money, or it was me. It was, Bruce gave me lousy advice. That guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Got it. It's okay. We'll see you on the other side, Ray. Anyway, there you have it. We are a minute away from opening, and I am 1,000 messages behind you. Thank you, all of you who are here. Let's see what's going on. I can't read all these comments. There's just so many of you here. I love it. Thank you all. Those of you who are giving us thumbs ups to start the day, thank you for that too. I appreciate it. Let's hope you all make a whole bunch of money today. I'm just desperately trying to catch up with your messages today. Let's go members only on the chat. There's benefits. There are benefits to being members of this channel, and one of them is to make comments and ask me questions on the air. And I want to thank all of you who are members of this channel, and those of you who are getting brand new bagel colors today, and they'll be coming out tomorrow and the day after that, because the 6-month anniversary is kicking in for some of you. I love it. Thank you all for being the backbone of this channel. Without my members, Jen and I would not be doing what we're doing, and we are excited and we are so grateful, and I welcome all of you to the channel and the show. We have 229 thumbs ups right now. Please have them come on in, bring them in. 23andMe 808. Speak of the devil, 808. It's on sale, kids, for a limited time offer. I don't know how long, but it's on sale. We're about to open this thing up, and let's get going here. Let's hope you all get really rich today. I got SPIRE now at $12 at the moment. I'm assuming that's the opening trade. We'll keep that on top of that. I see the Dow up 80 points, the S&P down 3, NASDAQ down 44. And I think we got SPIRE at $12. Fantastic. Matterport, $20.26. Doesn't that look so pretty? Isn't that the prettiest looking thing you ever saw? $20.23. Wait till it hits 30 and 40 and 50. It's going to be even prettier. It's just going to be prettier and prettier and prettier. We're up 93 on the Dow. You got to love this. $12 on our stock here. SPIRE. We have some winners here on Stock Markets with Bruce, and welcome one, welcome all to the show, the channel, the craziness, the wild and wacky trading times, and I just hope you guys are getting absolutely rich. I want you folks to do really, really well, and be able to continue to support this YouTuber as we keep plugging along. Rocket Lab is up 4 cents, 15.43. SoFi is up 4 cents to 15.49. GameStop 201.50, down $3. Matterport 2013, up 38 cents according to my phone here. ME up a nickel, 8.13. Smart Rent up 32 cents to 13.07. SPIRE, beautiful, up 2.24 on 141,000 shares, sitting at $12 right now. I have no idea where it's going, kids. I do not know. I just know that there is something going on, and it's going on nicely. ATIP 370 up 4 cents. Sextera up 2 cents to 9.15. I have a suspicion here. Yes, 7 of 8 of the former SPACs I've mentioned that I recommended to you, 7 of 8 are up. Only Rocket Lab is down at 16 cents. At 15.23. It's the only down stock. Everyone else seems to be in the green at the moment. Things will change, of course. GameStop now down 2.50, recovering a little bit more. Other stocks, AMC down 39 cents to 46.45. Robinhood down 7 cents. Vanek Vectors up down 2.29. Home Depot up $2. IBM up 57 cents to 137.78. The Dow is up 111 points to start the morning. Now I'm showing 125 gain. Let me refresh that. 111. We have a 3-point gain on S&P. We have a 17-point loss. NASDAQ, we're down 21 cents on oil. We've got Microsoft down 61 cents. We have Apple down 20 cents. We have Tesla down $1.91 a share. Call it $2 now. Bed Bath & Beyond up 30 cents. BlackBerry up down a nickel. Royal Caribbean up 24 cents. Norwegian up 11. Carnival down 3. Goldman Sachs up $2.95. $404.90 a share on Goldman Sachs, soon to be a $700 stock near you. Play it right, you'll do well. There you have it. There's our opening salvos here, just getting things rolling. We'll see how this morning reacts as we figure out our resistance and support levels and everything else. Welcome one, welcome all. Nice to have you here. Thanks, guys. Sam, thank you. Jason, thank you. Free Thinker, thank you. Red Solo Cup, thank you. All of you who are viewers that are not members, we love you. And I'm so glad you're here watching us. And if you can find a way to become a member, that would be fabulous. Please join the party, join the gang, get your own logo beside your name, use the emojis, and make the commentary with us and have a chat with us. Love to have you. Feniville says, Auntie, thanks, Auntie. I was lucky enough to buy 5 contracts of SPIRE, 7.5s, February 1822. Should I hold on to them or get profit now? I don't have any clue with SPIRE. I just sit tight and enjoy this ride. 11.52 at the moment, no problem. Let this stock do what it wants, but you're doing great. I think you're going to do even better. SPIRE, no idea when or how, but it could be a $15, $20 stock in no time. Why? How? What? When? I just think there's a lot going on here, and obviously somebody somewhere is sensing something big going on SPIRE. We've had only 200,000 shares trade so far, by the way. Up $1.76 to $11.52. But this stock has had a pattern in the last few weeks where it can really gyrate dollars a day. But it has had this upward kind of movement showing. We were flatlined at $10 right through, what was it, from March right until about July, August. We were just sitting at $10. It was not moving. Waiting for the merger, the takeover, was it ATIP being acquired by SPIRE. Then the shares promptly took a dump to $8.27 within a couple of weeks. And I know some of you made moves because I was telling you this is your chance, and you took advantage of it. Now here we are, $11.44 at the moment, and we were at 13 something this morning on the pre-market, just to give you a taste, a little hint of what's coming. Watch out. There's upward movement coming here. SPIRE options showing 0 for tomorrow. Flash infection. Whoa, Matterport. Baby, what you doing? Let's see here. Have a fabulous day. Matterport, past 20. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. SPIRE, November 1250 options haven't moved up at all. Why the face? It's probably delayed trades. Don't fret. Just give the options market a little time to get its act together. They'll figure it out. Rocket Lab 15.50 up a nickel. SoFi down a penny. GameStop down 2.59. Matterport 20.55 up 80 more cents. Do not be writing options yet. Watch it go. Let it go. It is on a roll. 355,000 shares and climbing. ME 816 up 8 cents. Smart Rent up 17 to 13.24. SPIRE 11.32 up 1.56. ATI up a half a penny. Sextera down a dime. Good old IBM up 61 cents. So how about that? The Dow's up 70 points. All right, let's see. Uncle Bruce, would it ever make sense to execute an option? For example, if I bought a call on ATIP way out and it jumps up, does that value ever exceed the profits possible on selling to close? No. You're better off selling your options for big fat profits, rolling over into new options, or using that cash to then buy the stock. But no, it never pays to exercise. Oh, you're sitting pretty on SPIR, Feniville. Maybe just see how it goes and maybe sell 1 or 2 of them. It's ready to pop soon. DM, Michael, all of them are at 0 at the moment. DM, Bruce, check SPIRE options chain. Michael, come on, Chicago, pick up the pace. Auntie, I have to go take care of a few things, and I'll come back with some more info for you. Thank you, Auntie PC. Dr. Vetter, checking on my new bagel. No, Massite. Also, for the people freaking out on the option chain, do you know it's delayed 15 minutes, right? It's not real time. Just chill. Don't miss to mention me. I am too much here. Vanderbilt, Andy, thanks. Those are up 70% now. Carlos, let's cross our fingers, see if Chicago adds more October options for Matterport now that we are over 20. Do not fret, they will. They will. Morning, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Brigade. SPIRE, 73%. Institutional ownership showing a 2 million share float. Small amount of shares left to short. Heard some dude named Gecko. Seemed like a legit guy. Rock and roll. SPIRE, I love the new bagels. This color I can try to hold for the next 6 months with passion. Matterport, neat. Sold GameStop, January 145 covered call put. Okay, you sold you sold a put, not a covered call. You sold a put contract, GameStop, January 145, on 9/9, bought back 9/15 for $729 profit. I feel I can profit more with weekly trades than riding to January. 300 average times 18 weeks is 5,400 versus 2,400 premium collector for the same time frame. There you go. Yes, if you trade swings on calls or puts, you can make money, absolutely. And if you're writing options with nice fat premiums, you've got the clock working for you. You're out of the money writing premium contract with just time premium. The clock is your friend, and it'll bail you out even if the stock doesn't move the way you want or as fast as you want. The clock will still make you money. Absolutely right. Nephew Nick is saying, you know what, Bruce, this Matterport's looking good. Yeah, 2040 up 65 cents. It is looking very good. Yeah, SPIRE now 1117 up 141. Let's see what we can do today. Making money. 1553 on SoFi, up 8 cents. Go SoFi. 814 on 23andMe, up 7. Smart Rent up 18 to 1325. All righty. Uncle Bruce, I write your monthly fee off my taxes as continuing education. So your show actually costs me pennies. Best value buy on the World Wide Web. Well, there you go. That's cool. I'm glad to help. Options aren't delayed 15 minutes. They're literally available at open every other stock. Carlos, people telling the show. I'm pretty sure this morning Bruce's speech was directed at you. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Nicholas, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Can you please talk about SoFi's bank charter and possible price? Talked about it a million times since March. We're just waiting for the charter to be granted. I'm expecting that the minute the charter is granted, like within the minute, I'm expecting within a few days, all of Wall Street will react to it. Every analyst will reiterate their buy recommendation, and they will likely raise their price targets. Every one of them. And I expect a whole bunch of new first-time analysts will come on board and start talking about SoFi, and all call it at 30, 35, 40, 50 a share. That's what I expect. That's me, my personal opinion. Take it or leave it. That's my thinking on what's going on. Does anyone think that or feel that Uncle Bruce is a weird Doc Brown and we're Marty? He gives his recommendations and rants, and we're along for the ride. The future looks bright. Let me just say, do I have a bulletproof vest on under here? No. So this is the first iteration. This is the 1985 Doc Martin right here. I haven't been back to the future and come back yet wearing my bulletproof vest. So I better get that thing fired up. What can I say? Oh man, Bruce's SPACs are starting to go up 20%. Thank you. I think I'm so happy too, says Mr. Seneca to Clay. Double my morning investment yesterday. Took out profits in after hours. Ready to let the rest ride today. Sorry, Bruce. I was just being a positive troll to counter the other idiot. I hope that's okay. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much. Darwin, good morning, Uncle Bruce. What is the difference between writing an out of the money and in the money put? Examples are SoFi, $10 or $20. Does writing puts have book value just like in the money calls? Yes, of course. Yes, you can write an in the money put on a stock versus an out of the money put easily. Obviously, like SoFi. All right, so the stock's at 15.58 right now. You could write a $20 put. That's an in the money put. All right, you're obligated if you sell the put. You're obligated to buy SoFi at $20 a share, even though it's only trading at 15.58. You're obligated to buy the stock for a certain amount of time, depending on which contract you're writing. It could be tomorrow's, it could be next Friday's, it could be a month from now, it could be 6 months from now, it could be whatever. But the longer the contract has to live, there should be a premium over and above the book value on that contract. Now, at 15.62, a $20 put contract is, I think, 4.38 in the money. So anything over 4.38 is a premium, or what we call the time premium, to write that contract. And it should be substantial if you're writing a contract that's good for January or February or March or April. The further out it goes, that time premium should be larger, right? Now, I think it was earlier this week, we were talking about Rocket Lab. There were a bunch of my viewers who were saying, I'm going to write put contracts on Rocket Lab for January at $20 a piece, $20 exercise price. And I think they were receiving about $9 a contract at that time for doing that. Well, right now, the $20 contract for Rocket Lab, the stock's at 15.10. The contract has a book value of $4.90 and a premium value of at least $4.10 if it's still sitting at $9. The put contract will go higher in value if the shares go lower in price. So if the shares go to 14.10, which I don't think they would, but let's say they did, then the put contract will be worth $5.90 book value plus time value would probably put it closer to $9.50, $10. The gamble here by those who were selling the put contract at $9 a pop earlier this week was, we have until January for this contract to last. And even if I got exercised right now and they made me buy the stock at $20 right now, I don't care. I'm happy because I got paid $9 up front to write this contract, to sell it. So I have $9 cash in my hand. I need $20 to buy the stock. I can use the $9 against the $20. I'm only buying this stuff for $11. It's trading at 15.16. Go ahead. Exercise me. I dare you to exercise me. I double dare you. Make me buy the stock right now at $20 a share. I'd love to, because I got 9 of it right here in my hand right now. It's in my account. I got $9 a share sitting here. So yeah, sure. I'm going to score a $4.10 profit right now. Now I have until January. These sellers are saying I have until January to be forced to buy this stuff at $20. But let's suppose between now and next month and the month after, Rocket Lab does go to $20 a share, because that's what I'm expecting it to do. I expect it to go beyond 20. It goes to 20 a share. The $20 put contract has no book value anymore. It only has a time value left. And if it's October and it's a $20 put contract, the stock's at $20, it'll be trading at $2.50, $3. So on the one hand, the seller of the put, the writers who sold these at $9, they could buy them back if they wanted to in October for $2.50, $3 a piece if the shares rise up to $20. It's a $5 gain from here. But if it does go up $5 a share, these puts will only be worth about $2.50, $3 each. Nice little profit from $9 to $3. That's a $6 a share pocket profit in your pocket for what, couple of months, 6 weeks? The shares went up 5, you made 6. Hello. You're making more money writing the put than if you bought the stock dollar for dollar. Nice return. Because remember, every day that goes by, these puts have one less day to live. They die in January of 2022. They die in 4+ months. They're gone. They're worthless, depending on where the stock is. They either have a book value or no value. It's either or. So right now the premium is close to $4+ a contract per share. Nice deal. If you could afford to buy 1,000 shares of Rocket Lab, that's a $20,000 investment that you would make to buy 1,000 shares at $20 a piece, writing these puts, except that the put players will give you at least $9 a share up front. They'll give you $9,000 right now for the privilege, the option to sell you the stock at 20. You're prepared to pay 11 to buy this $15 stock until January. So if the option expires worthless, you keep all $9,000 against your $20,000 commitment to buy 1,000 shares at 20 apiece. Now you have $29,000. Your 20 plus the 9 you got, you have $29,000 in 4 months. Congratulations. You just made 45% on your money. That's what people are doing. Now, yes, you can write Rocket Lab puts with a $10 exercise price. You're not getting $9 a contract for January. So you might get $1. You might, so you're buying the stock for $9 a share. You're not going to get exercised right now. The stock is still right now it's $14.94, $15. So you're not going to get exercised at 10, but you're not going to make a lot of money on it either. Whereas if you write the 20s, you could make up to 9 a share, or the value of the difference between what you buy it back for and what you sold it for. Whereas with a $10 put contract, you can only make $1, because if you're only getting $1, that's all you can make on that deal. On the other hand, you might be able to pretty well count on that $1 in your pocket, because in the next 4 months, it's highly unlikely the shares will break below $10 a share. It's a matter of what kind of risk tolerance can you handle. I don't even know if it's a $1 premium. I'm just guessing it's a $1 premium. I'm not looking at the option chain right now. You have to do that for yourself. Stock's now $15.10 on Rocket Lab. We were just at $14.90 something. We're back to $15.10 on Rocket Lab. So I hope that answers your question. We'll see what's going on. Let's see. More like Grandpa Rick. We're Morty. Mr. Bruce, Uncle B, SPIRE call February 22, 7F strike, 340 premium. What are your thoughts? They're worth at $11.20 a share now. These are worth $3 and something cents a piece. I wouldn't be selling them at this price. I would just be hanging on to them. The stock goes to $12.50. That's a $5 book value contract plus time for February. That should be about a $5.50 contract. So just sit back. They're undervalued at the moment. Just sit back. GameStop 205. Let's get going. 205.32 up 80 cents. Yay! 15.11 on Rocket Lab. SoFi 15.45. GameStop 205.32. Matterport 20.29 up 54 cents on Matterport. ME unchanged. Smart Rent up 7. SPIRE up 143 to 11.18. ATIP up 8 cents to 366. No. Let me rephrase that. ATIP up 0.8 of a cent to 366.8. Sextera up 4 cents. We've got IBM down 16 cents. We have the Dow down 43.8. We have S&P down 12 and NASDAQ down 76. That's what we've got right there. Fisker stock price cut to 18 from 27 with the Bank of America Securities. Lordstown Motors stock price cut to $5 from 11 at Bank of America right now. Whoa, that's a cutback. Interesting. SPIRE 11.19. Is that right? Yeah, 11.19 on SPIRE right now. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. The reason was that I think SoFi will be above 20 in 1.5 years, but writing 20 SoFi means there's less premium compared to an out-of-the-money put, but the 20 put gives me more money, though. There it is. And GameStop bulls are in full force today. GameStop right now trading at 205.25. What happened with IBM? Down 10% from about 2 months ago. Yeah, I know. That's why we're calling it YBM. We're waiting for the deal on this split, details on the split. I can't imagine it would be bad for the stock, but inexplicably, the stock is not performing going into the announcement. I don't understand why, who cares says, I don't understand why people doubt you when you were recommending GameStop at 5. People would have been crying, kicking, and screaming when it went to 3. I know. It's human nature, though. YBM is down. Shocker. Shocker. That's what it is. Markets go up and down, and it's human psychology. Almost everybody forgets that from time to time. Almost everybody. They get so caught up in the emotion, they forget they're in an emotional roller coaster game here. What can I say? It's what makes the world go around, though. I'll tell you, the gain on Matterport is exactly my loss on ATIP. Can we get a new CEO already? I agree. Let's get this one going. Smooth Wake, last week when GameStop was 205, I wrote a 207.50 put, expiring 3 days later for $16. Got exercised and scored 100 shares at $191.50. Now I sell calls on them. There you have it. So you got your price. The stock's at 206 right now. Nicely done. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. There's so many ways to play this option market to make it pay for you. I agree. I think this is beautiful. Getting paid $16 to write the contract. Yeah. And you're in at 191. Now you're writing calls against it, bringing in premium on top of a 191 position at a 206 price. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Nice. Rocket Lab, 15.13, down 26. SoFi down a penny at 15.44. 206.33 on GameStop. Matterport up 58 cents to $20.32 on your Matterport. 831,000 volume. The $20 barrier wasn't there. It's a $20 barrier in number only. There was no resistance. Like hot knife through soft butter. Went right through there. Pano, Uncle Bruce, I have been collecting nice cash by moving my GameStop covered call lately, but I am now caught in a $200 US dollar strike price expiring Jan 22. Should I roll over to April if it gets to the 220.30 or just do it now? I would wait. Yeah, I would wait. Let the stock go higher before you do a rollover. Because if the shares go up to 220, let's say, in a week, which can happen if it did happen, go to 220 next week, then you can look at writing April's, but you might look at writing April 250s or 240s instead of 220s or 230s. You may find that buying back your 200s might run you, what are they expiring at? Did you say Jan? They might cost you $30 to buy back $20 book value calls. But you can now write $40 valued calls by writing April 240s. And so you're moving up $40 in exercise price and you're bringing in more cash for your next rollover. So be patient. Yeah. Let the stock, make the stock, let it run and make you do that rollover at that time. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Take the courses, people. That's what it's about. We're doing what we can to help you, guide you through this. The courses, I use examples of stocks we talk about all the time. So I am using GameStop examples, IBM examples, Matterport, SoFi's, all of these stocks. I use them as examples in these option classes, these classes. So you can relate to the names that we're talking about. Hopefully, those of you who take the classes get out of it what I think you will, and you should, and it will make you money. It will make you money. Patience it is, Bruce. Thank you. Yep, Simon. Uncle Bruce, here goes. Matterport call, 17 September, tomorrow, at 20. I bought on 12th of August for 30 cents. Any advice for today? So you have Matterport call 17 6 fires of 12th of August. I bought on the 12th of August for 30 cents. And Matterport call at $20. Okay, so we're at the money. Okay, you're 50 cents in the money. You're probably trading at what, 75, 80 cents? I don't even know. Let's take a look. I'm curious. Let's go to Matterport. Bear with me, people. I'm going to fire up my big SI pad here. Get the quotes. 2051 on the shares right now. So the option that expires tomorrow, showing a 75, 80 cent market. Okay. You're up on the contract. Yes. You've waited it out to the last minute. And it came through for you. This is pretty cool. So what to do? Well, okay, if you dump them at 75, 78 cents, something like that, get them out, get out of them. You've made some money. All right, nice. Now what? You have the option now, the choice of nothing, just take your money and run, or you could try to acquire a contract that is further down the road. You'd be looking at October's or December's at this point. And that might be your next move. Now, let me take a look at October contracts, just, for fun. They're expensive. And boy, are they ever indicating upward bias? A $20 call for October is 2 to 215. $1.20 more than your current contract for a month of life. That is a sign. So in order to buy, if you buy a 22.50, that'll run you 125 to 130 more than what you're getting. The $25 contracts are 65.75. So you'd have to go, if you want to go one for one, I don't know how many calls you have. If you have 10 calls right now and you want to have 10 calls again, you're going to have to go up $5 in premium just to make this happen for October. Very expensive move. But on the other hand, right now, you're at what, 20.48 on the stock. And if Matterport wants to give you a little more today, wants to give you 21.50 today, this is Thursday. You have till tomorrow. Maybe you'll get 170 for your contracts. That extra dollar that, really will pay you handsomely for this 30-cent price. You take your $1.60, $1.70, $1.80 and take a hike at that point. You might then just wait and just, sit on your cash, see if Matterport backs off a little bit on profit taking. After all, it's had a good run this last week. If it does a little bit of a profit taking, then you might look at getting into October or later 20s at about the same price you just sold these at, possibly. So, Simon, you've got some studying to do here, and way to go. Fentonville, folks, please don't forget to play. The play of today is IRNT, OP80, and TMC. It's not too late to get in the game. I bought IRNT shares and calls, $45 strike, and those are up now. I don't even know what these companies are called. I don't follow them. I can't give you my advice on it. You're on your own. But you can utilize the skills that I hope you are learning here for these other shares. I have no idea what the staying power is. I can't give you any. I can't give you any help, and I can't encourage you to do it because I have no idea, what you're getting into. I kind of like to stick with what I know, and I know these 8 stocks and GameStop. And I know all the others that I've recommended to you. There's like 20 or so that I'm following. I'm busy with what I'm following, trying to stay on top of this market. I bought 4 Rocket Lab $20 calls that expire tomorrow. That's not good. My cat ran across the keyboard. I wanted the October 15th date to roll for even money. I would love to change the price to $40 and add money. Well, you've got 4 Rocket Lab calls that are going to die worthless tomorrow. You're going to lose it all. Whatever you can get today, you get. Your stock's at 15, 16, and you got $20 calls that die tomorrow. So you got nothing. A couple of bucks. Whatever you're going to buy, but you have no rollover possibilities here because you are long calls that die tomorrow. Olivia says GameStop is 207. Yeah, 205.94, up 190, up 40, whatever. We love it. Good morning, everybody. It was running late. Uncle Bruce, what's the word on Goldman Sachs CFO Stephen Shire resigning? Seems an unlikely move for a company that's making in cash right now. Well, it could be that you retire at the high. You retire when you got a company on fire. You retire when you reach a certain age. It's human nature. People come and go, but the organization continues. Simon says, perfect, thank you. Matterport going towards 21. GameStop, AMC, whatever. Bentonville, Uncle Bruce, as of yesterday, I didn't know them either. Ferrigan, GameStop hitting 208 before Matterport hits 21. Well, we'll see. GameStop, they're saying. Short squeeze are for those going right now. I put in a limit order to sell the rest of my SPIRE November 1250s. Come and get them, Chicago. There you go. Come and get them. The classic cat and keyboard excuse. Bruce, please encourage me to eat less bagels and more cinnamon toast bread. Oh, gosh. Is GameStop going to 300 today? Is that what's going to happen? Doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing something. My dog died from constipation. Vet found recovered all my math assignments, and I was vindicated. Sweet, says Olivia. Auntie, I just bought a $39 put on this thing. What goes up must come down. Again, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what the name of it is. Rocket Lab, 15.16, down 23 cents. SoFi, 15.49, up 4. GameStop, 205.94, up 143. Matterport, 20.84, up $1.09, going higher on 1.1 million volume. Beautiful. Matterport looks great. ME 823 up 15 cents. Smart Rent up 11 to 13.18. Spire climbing again. 12.25 right now on your Spire, up 2.49 in the last half hour. You've taken a shot from this. What is it? What was it sitting at here? 11.05, $11. It's now shot up to 12.24 on 579,000 volume now. We're finally seeing some volume, some kind of sort of volume. 590,000 shares. Spire 12.18 up 2.42. And I'm very happy to see some of you making money on this. ATIP down 1.5 pennies. Sextera up 2 cents. AMC up 47, Robinhood down 79, Vanik down $2, HD Home Depot down 275, IBM down 75 cents. Dow down 128 right now. That's what we got on the big board. We have excitement in our neighborhood for sure. We got a negative 21 on S&P, negative 79 on NASDAQ. That is where we are at this morning. Congratulations to those of you who are holding Spire. 12.24 a share right now, looking beautiful. And it's been as high as 13 something today already as well. Might go higher. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Neato stuff. And hello, Jen, says John Anderson. How you doing, Jen?
They can hear me creaking around.
The floor is creaking as Jen is walking around the floor. That's right. We do that.
There's creeping going on.
It's like an alarm system, you know. If someone breaks into this place, you can hear the creaking floors.
Well, it's an old building.
It's an older building, but
with
a beauty.
original floors.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty. But we're moving out today. Jen and I are moving out. We have got our place all set up. We're going from a twin bed to a king-size bed tonight. We're going to be in a hotel with a pool and the spa, the hot tub. So we're going to be all indoors. We're going to have actual cable television.
Oh, I get to watch
the boomers get to watch TV. Yay!
I don't even care if it's Washington I'm watching.
Just want to see some NFL football, she says. She wants to see some NFL football. I hear you. Rocket Lab is coming on right now. We're only down 2 cents at 15.37 coming on. Spire 12.50 popping again.
Did you tell them what you did yesterday? What you get this morning?
Oh, I didn't say. Why don't you show me that package? Give me that package right there. That fancy little package. Let me show you what I did yesterday. Went for a little car ride. And I got me a couple of these. You have any idea what this means? Bagels, sesame seed, Costco sesame seed bagels. I got 2 packs of these. I'm gonna be having this one right now. This one right here is gonna be toasted by Jen. Please make sure it's extra toasted.
Yeah.
Please, I love it when it is. Grape jelly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. Jen is on it. It's awesome sauce time. Went to Costco here in Calgary. I bought a carrot cake as well for a little sweetness. Got the bagels. Bought a big jar of those garlic stuffed olives that they have. Delicious. And for $9.50 container Canadian, $9.50 for this gigantic container. Back in Creston, for us to buy a jar of garlic stuffed olives from Italy. They're like $5.50 for this tiny little skinny jar. That would be the equivalent of paying $25 at Costco for this gigantic one. So I mean, it is just a value. Of course, bagels, regardless of the price, I think it's $6 for 12 bagels at Costco. Canadian. It's 50 cents a bagel. I don't care. The taste of these bagels are so distinctive and just delicious. I love them. So really happy. Spire, 12.57 or so. 12.46 on Spire. Matterport 20.53. Way to go, Matterport. Way to go, Spire. 12.51 on Spire now. Looking really good. The Dow down 117, S&P down 20, NASDAQ down 76. It doesn't matter. Spire and Matterport are higher. 12.56 on Spire. This is approaching the high of the day during market hours. Looking great on Spire. Looking for an announcement. I'm looking for a press release. I got nothing. Nothing. There is nothing being said anywhere on Spire. It is just trading at $12.51, up $2.75 a share, 28% gain on your Spire today. As it opened up, went down, is coming on again, and looks like it's just going to go higher. Matterport, 20.61, up 86 cents today. GameStop, 206.55, up 203. Thank you. SoFi down 6 cents, and Rocket Lab is now plus 3 cents on the day. 15.42. Just talking about Rocket Lab about half an hour ago. It was at 14.90, and it's now 15.42. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. Olivia says hi, Jen. A hologram says, hey, sorry, I've been AWOL for the past few weeks. I've been stockpiling EXPR shares. We're going to the moon. Check it out, another Citadel short. There you go. Feniville, anti-PC. I hope it's not for this week. I bought 2 of them for October expiration yesterday. Anybody notice TM lately? I have no idea what that is. Morogen. Uncle Bruce, what do you think is the 3, 6, and 12-month future for ATIP? Hard to keep track of how it relates to Spire and the market as a whole thing. Again, I'm a bull on it. At these prices, how can I not be a bull? I liked it at 10. I adore it at 360 something. I don't like it here. I'm not happy that it's here, but it's here. And it's a steal, a steal, a steal. If you can pick off the 250 call contracts that go into next year, those could be the buy of the year. Those could be your home run. $5 calls could also be a good move for further out. If you can get them for less than $1, around 50, 60 cents, you can pick off $5 call contracts. That might be a bargain as well. But those 250s are definitely where I'd be looking at, apart from just buying the stock itself, just buying up the stock. Anyway, there you have it. What else is going on? Hologram. I lost so much on my ME play. I need more slam dunks like the Hertz play I did. Well, there you go. Let's see. Uncle B, can you have your bagel at the usual time today, please? Thank you. That's not for me to say. Jen is the executive chef around here. She calls the shots, and Jen is buttering up those bagels right now and putting the jelly on there.
No,
I
I'm
can't
still
wait.
toasting.
Oh, good. Toast them up. Toast them up. Get them really crispy.
It's a different toaster.
Yeah, this toaster is not the same as one at home. We got to make sure that the outside of that bagel is crispy and those sesame seeds are roasting. Oh, that is the pièce de résistance. We're up 16. No, we're down 16 on Rocket Lab. We're down 15 on SoFi. We're up 224 on GameStop. We're up 40 cents on Matterport. We're up 12 cents on ME. We're down 3 cents on SmartRent. We're up 210 on Spire, 1186. We're down 3 cents on ATIP. We're down 9 on Sextera. We're up a dime on AMC, down 77 cents on Robinhood, down $1.95 on Vanek Vectors, up $2.52 on Home Depot, down 76 cents on IBM. Dow down 141. Microsoft off 323 at 301.60. Apple down $1.45. Tesla down $7. Bed Bath & Beyond up 30 cents. BlackBerry down 9. Royal Caribbean down 29 cents. That is the dealio. Goldman Sachs down 391 to 398. Opportunity knocks on Goldman Sachs. Under 400, a steal of a deal. But you got to decide for yourself what the risk tolerance is. How can you handle it? Can you take it? That's what you got to do. Pick Nose says, I have Matterport in the money, December 21, 1750 calls. I was waiting to sell above $4 yesterday. Now I'll wait for $5. You might be waiting for even more, but it's doing good, and I'm excited for you. Spire high 1248 today. There you go. Let's see here. What else is going on here? Good morning, Jen from Larry. Twin bed is more intimate. That's true, but there's only so much intimacy one can have after 5 days. You've got to change that intimacy level.
In a warm bedroom. Do you know it was -2 in Banff this morning?
-2 in Banff this morning. 29 Fahrenheit in Banff this morning. Winter is coming. We got to get out of here. We're moving into the southern part of Calgary. And then we're going to take a plane ride in early October, and we're heading to Palm Springs, California. Heading to Palm Desert. We're going south, baby. We're going down there. Okay, what else is happening? Have you checked the Wi-Fi there, Bruce? Going to be apparently I should have high speed Wi-Fi where we're going. We should be all right. We'll see what's going on. Laugh out loud. I love it, says Olivia. GameStop is still under 500,000 volume. 206.76 up 224 on GameStop. Oh my God, no TV. Just shoot me, says John. Here come the Costco bagels. That's right, babies. They're coming. The Costco bagels are under construction. Bagel. It means the stocks are going to go up, says Olivia. That's right, Bruce. Please, we need bagel power, please. Erico. The joy of this man's face from a pack of bagels. What a great place to be. Sometimes it's the little things. It's just the little things. Yes.
The secret to life is enjoying.
That happy face. What was that character's name in that movie?
Okay, I need a little more than that.
Let me get the yawn out first. The movie where he teletransports the rock monster into the spaceship Galaxy Quest. What was the name of that character who put that thing in there? He ended up making out with the alien.
Yeah.
And then he puts the rock man in with those bad guys, and they all get blown out into space. And he says, "It's the little things. It's just the little things that make life worth living." I love that movie. What can I say?
His name. He's also in Men in Black, and he was Monk.
Yeah, he was Monk. Yeah. I remember his. I was trying to remember.
They kept shooting his head off in Men in Black.
That's right. In Men in Black.
That really hurts.
I don't really like that. Yeah, I wish someone would hold me like Bruce holds those Costco bagels, says Rob.
That's right.
Bama Babe, my 5 Spire option play for the $12.50 strike price November 19 has been fun to watch. Oh, yeah, baby. $11.79, and it's going higher. Yes. Michael says, and filled. Only a 400% profit. Nice job. It's the little things, Michael. It's the little things here.
Now, don't expect 400% every time. No,
The
right? What do you
Costco
think?
bagels are here.
Smell. See, doesn't that smell like a bagel?
There I could smell the
Ones, yes.
sesame seeds roasting.
The last two, the Safeways ones.
No.
Different flour, different yeast.
We had a
different
bagel
creamer.
yesterday, day before yesterday. It was a Safeway bagel with sesame on it. It's not the same. It's just not the same.
And these guys, I think they must, after, when it's close to being done, or maybe before they even put them in the oven, I think they must do like a milk wash on it to stick the sesames to it, because these are the stickiest sesame seeds.
They
ever.
really hang on.
Yeah.
And I love it. Yeah.
All
I
over your
love it.
fingers, all over everything.
So nice. Bruce and Jen burned their safe house because Bruce went to Costco for bagels and blew their cover, says Vertigan.
That's right.
Drew says, I am unreasonably happy about Uncle Bruce having his favorite bagels. I'm unreasonably happy. Gregory, do you have any idea what this means? Do you have any idea what this means? It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all. I'm quoting Back to the Future. Larry, Jen is the true bagel fan. We wouldn't have bagel time without her. Thanks, Jen.
That's
bagel,
right.
bagel, bagel. Damn the spy burning, says Olivia. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm not sure if that gleam in Bruce's eyes is for the grape toasted bagel or Auntie Jen. Good morning, Auntie Jen. Michael, Spire hit 1280. It did, and it could go higher. Nada, dang thing. DQ, Bruce, you are home. Hologram game. He stop. Here we go.
Is that home is
GameStop.
where the bagel is?
Home is where the bagel is. 207.62 on GameStop, up 337. You go, baby. You go, baby. You go, baby. Matterport 2048. You go, baby. You go, baby. 1185 on Spire. You go, baby. Loud noises. Let them eat cake. Things that make me sound smart, says Mr. T. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Nomad Bruce. Hashtag Nomad Bruce. Hologram, and all he left us was alone. Geo, Palm Springs, that's around my neck of the woods, Uncle B. Palm Desert is where we're coming. We're coming down to Palm Desert, baby. Oh, let's start with this toasted bagel with the sesames and the grape jelly. Let's let the market go up, shall we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby.
Got those toasty sesame seeds. But this toaster takes longer, so I think your bagel's a little drier.
The price one has to pay.
It's got lots of butter on it. Lots of butter.
Where butter and grape jelly on a sesame. Look at those sesame seeds.
Look at that.
You're hanging in there.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and did you know where was GameStop before you started the bagel?
207.
What's it at now?
209.
Yeah.
That's right.
I got you, Nappy. Yeah.
It's going up. GameStop up 449. Matterport 2050 going up. Lovely. So good.
Oh.
Yes, being in Creston is a bit of a problem when you're addicted to these.
And the border's closed.
And the border's closed. But of course, we were buying Safeway bagels in Coeur d'Alene. And not even that, in Bonner's Ferry, I could buy the sesame covered.
Yes.
And they weren't bad. The
They weren't
Safeways weren't bad, but they weren't like these. And you couldn't get these at Costco, Coeur d'Alene.
And the
They didn't
local
have
bakeries, I liked their bagels, but you weren't very fond of them. They were much smaller. Didn't have nearly the same number of sesames on it because they made them just for you. We'd go in and order them, and that's the only time they'd make sesame bagels.
Oh, they'd make like maybe an extra dozen or two.
Yeah.
Our grocery store in Creston, the superstore, they did have the sesame bagels, but they were inconsistently arriving by truck from other spots, but they just weren't as good as these. These Costco branded, Canadian-made Costco bagels are just have a unique flavor to them, and what can I say? I love them. What am I going to do in Palm Desert? We're going to go to Sherman's Deli. I got to talk to Gordon. Got to talk to Gordon, the manager of Sherman's Deli in Palm Desert. He'll tell me where to get bagels. Mm-hmm. GameStop, 208.60. Matterport, 2048. 1189 on Spire. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby. Yes, yes. And maybe your daughter put that bed in there before to keep the stay to a minimum. Yes, I think so. She's not going to get a bigger bed because she gets a bigger bed. We'll stick around longer. I know that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Not a boomer moment. What's that movie with the guy? We know the guy with the ability to move the rock. Uncle Bruce, do you have any idea how inspirational you are? People tell me this all the time. They tell me that I inspire them and that I get them thinking about their lives and reviewing where they're at. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't tell you this. I haven't mentioned this yet. I also went to somewhere else yesterday. I didn't just go to Costco yesterday. I stopped off at the the Tesla dealership here in Calgary. As he takes a bite of the bagel to heighten the suspense. Bruce, I didn't know the Calgary area homeless shelters allowed you to have a king-size bed, a toaster oven in your room, and offers a swimming pool? Who knew? Socialism at its finest. Absolutely the finest. DQ, the actor's name that played in the movie Quest, Tony Shalhoub. Tony Shalhoub. Jen's got her ear. She's watching something on the internet. She's not hearing what we're saying.
How are you talking?
Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub.
He was the actor on what's it called? Quest.
Galaxy.
Galaxy Quest. Oh man. Galaxy Quest. Larry Titus, bagel jelly. Bagel jelly. Benville, the paper's delicious. Let's see here. This is the most real YouTube show on the planet, and it's about stocks. No one should know. No one should know, laughing out loud. I went to the Tesla dealership yesterday afternoon here in Calgary. They used to have a Tesla showroom in the Chinook Shopping Center. And you could, walk the mall and walk into their store and sit in their car. Of course, they would be drowning with just, curiosity gawkers. And here at the dealership, it's kind of out of the way. You have to really want to go there. And I popped in and said hi to the boys at the Tesla dealership yesterday. As he takes another bite to heighten the suspense. Mm-hmm. GameStop, 207. Spire, 1171. Rock and roll. I went to the Tesla dealer. I confirmed everything I already knew. Everything's on a back order. You can't get a Model S till April of next year. They have some used ones there, but they got nothing for sale. I mean, everything is on a wait list. It's incredible. The Teslas here in Canada, you gotta put your order in and wait a month to 6 months to get a car. It's amazing. Anyway, there you have it. Beach Boy says, "Hey, Uncle Bruce, September 24, GameStop 200s. I wrote for $10. They're in the money since yesterday. Any thoughts?" Now, these are September 24, so that's not this weekend, but 206.22. At the moment, I would just sit tight. If the shares break 215, 220, then we'll take a look at rolling over. But at the moment, under 210, they're technically worth 674 book value right at this second. But we know how these shares can move $15 either way. I mean, they can go down to 190 up to 220. If they want to go to 1520, 220 range, then a rollover is a good idea. But you will then write probably 225s or 230s for maybe 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now, depending. So at the moment, just sit tight and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Matterport 2047 up 72. Spire 1175 right now, up 199. Nice. Tony Shalhoub. No good reason to have a stock certificate. No, very expensive. Tony, bagel bump, jelly, butter. So I took some SPIR winnings and put in an order for $45 strike ATIP May 22s at 50. Interesting. How many jars of cheese whiz are you going to declare at the U.S. border? Not taking any over. Let's see.
Can't take peanut butter if we take cheese whiz.
Right. We got Costco in California, but I know you have Costco in California, but you don't have sesame seed bagels in California, Costco. At least the last I saw. We'll check this time. Love Costco in California. I love it. So good. So good. Spire 1185. Matterport 2054. Going up. Going up. Hi, Bill. Hey, Frankie. Wish you could use a $1 run on SoFi, please. Please. We're up 3 cents. Come on, SoFi. GameStop was looking fresh today. 206.74. Don't leave us with a bagel biter. Tell us all about the Tesla. Tony Shalhoub's cameo in Addams Family Values is my favorite. Uncle Bruce, we stopped at Sherman's Deli last week on our way to see the daughter in Hermosa Beach. Told him that Uncle Bruce was coming back to town. There you go. Well, we can't wait to hit up Sherman's Deli.
Oh, yeah.
In Palm Desert. Absolutely. Are you going to get the new Model Y? Nope. Panel gaps. Need more volume on GameStop. I agree. SoFi can't make up its mind. Tech Sergeant Chen was the character name.
Tech Sergeant Chen. That's right. Oh, that's not right.
Oh, that's not right. Come on, guys, get a room.
But the two of them were making it. Oh.
What was the name of the? What was the name of the guy that was the comic relief? Remember his name?
You just said.
Not Check Sergeant Chen.
No, but you said what's the name of the?
What's his character name?
Guy.
Guy.
The name of the guy is Guy.
This guy.
I don't have a last name.
I don't have a last name.
You have a last name.
Do I? What is my last name? Have you ever thought maybe you're like the plucky comic relief? Oh, man. I was at Costco in Pittsburgh yesterday. Can confirm we have sesame seed bagels. We're heading to Pittsburgh. We're going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Costco's got sesame seed bagels.
There you go.
It's official. We got to catch a Steeler game.
Pittsburgh.
We got to catch a Steeler game, and we got to get some sesame seed bagels.
Why are you even surprised by that?
Why am I even shocked at that?
Exactly.
Hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy? Austin, Uncle Bruce, what's the brand of the Canadian Cheese Whiz? Kraft Cheese Whiz. Not the same as the American, though.
Same with Kraft peanut butter.
Same with Kraft peanut butter. It's different in Canada. Different. Very different. You do not compare the Kraft brands in the U.S. to the Kraft brands in Canada. Mistake. I have season tickets. You are covered for the game. Oh, man. Season tickets. Steelers season tickets. She's got that thing in her ear. She's not hearing me.
Sorry?
DQ says, I have season tickets. You are covered for a game. The gasp. The gasp.
I have a new best friend.
I have a new best friend. The Credit Savage. SoFi is getting attacked kind of weird, down 2 cents. All these sell orders are suspect. They're trying to keep it under 15.50 for sure. A 5-star analyst says this screams buy, and the bears are trying not to let it go. Go SoFi. Let's go, baby. SPIRE 1184. Oh, yeah. Jen has a new best friend. Larry's saying, Kraft peanut butter is a Canadian thing. They don't sell peanut butter in the U.S.
No, they don't. Not Kraft.
Not Kraft.
I think it's the land of Jeff down there.
The land of Jeff. Yikes. The land of Jeff. Oh, boy. That bagel was incredible. So good. Oh, man. I love the taste of those sesame seeds. Oh, man, that's fantastic. Don't know if I told you folks, but going to the dentist. I'll be going to the dentist quite often in the next couple of weeks. I have 3 sessions booked now and 2 more pending. All before getting out of town. Oh, the price of celebrity. What one has to pay to be a celebrity these days. Oh, my gosh. I never thought I'd pay $23 for some Cheese Whiz, but here we go. Uh-oh. Normally, it runs about $10 a jar up here when it's on regular price. We consider it a home run when we can buy it for like $5-6 a jar. That's like a home run ball. But good luck with that. Oh, geez, speaking of Costco, says Credit Savage, must do a Costco run today. I have 3 kids, Uncle Bruce, so you know what they eat. These stonks need to go up 100 times so I can afford their college. Now you're talking. Amazon has Canadian Kraft Cheese Whiz. It does. The land of Jif. Yep. Choosy mothers choose Jif. Yeah, that was a copywriter. That's not reality. Certainly not in Canada. I'll tell you that. The Kraft. I'm a smooth Jif kind of guy. Yeah, Jen is a smooth Kraft kind of gal. John Smith. Yep, that's where I got it.
Cookies, you need the chunky.
If you're gonna make cookies, you gotta have the chunky.
Gotta have the chunky.
Okay.
There's rules.
There's rules. Bill, You can't buy American Cheese Whiz in Canada. Something about import restrictions on plastics. That's right. We don't allow petroleum byproduct into Canada. We have enough of it already. What can I say? John Lavo just saw the comment. Guess I'll give it a go too. Vilbus, crunchy almond butter all the way, says Vilbus. Larry Titus, loving it with Bill. What can we say? We're down 11 on Rocket Lab. We're down 4 cents on SoFi, 1541. We're at 207.79 on GameStop, up 327. We got Matterport up 77 cents to 2052. This Matterport is hanging around. 1.9 million volume now on Matterport. 23andMe up 7 cents to 8.15. Smart Rent up 16 to 13.22. SPIRE 11.55 up $1.79. Volume on SPIRE now is 1.19 million. We finally got some volume here. Finally. ATIP up a half a penny. Sextera down 8 cents. AMC's up 33 cents. Robinhood down 52. Vanik down 121. Home Depot up 177. IBM down 90 cents to 136.30. The Dow down 144 points. We have S&P down 21, and we have NASDAQ down 71, oil down 85 cents. That's what we got. We have Microsoft down 289, not giving up that $4 gain from yesterday, not all of it anyway, 301.93. Apple down 132, Tesla down 591. Bed Bath & Beyond up 18 cents. BlackBerry down 12. Royal Caribbean up a dime now. Goldman Sachs down 391. So I was at the Tesla store yesterday. I wanted to see just what was happening at the center, because eventually, when I do get my own Tesla, it will be through that location in Calgary. I can't go to the U.S., buy a Tesla, bring it back. I can't. I have to buy a Canadian delivered, Canadian licensed, approved by Transport Canada Tesla. So you buy it through your local dealership, which in my case would be Calgary. But it won't be until next year because, one, they're not available for months and months and months. And frankly, Jen and I are traveling. There's no point in buying a Tesla today and not being in it. I'm just going to park it. Can't drive across the border right now anyway. So the thinking I have is we will fly across the border in early October. We will head for California, and I am looking to rent a Tesla through Turo, the .com site, Turo, Turu, I believe it is. Lots of Teslas for rent on a daily, weekly, monthly basis out of Los Angeles. And so I'm looking to rent one for at least a month because I want to know what it's like to drive this car on a daily basis. I don't want to know what it's like for a quick weekend. I want to know what's it like to have it all the time. So the grocery run, popping over to Costco, doing an errand, heading over to the mall, going to In-N-Out, whatever it is. We're not going to eat in the car. We won't be doing that. We'll be respectful for the vehicle. But I would like to have one for like a month, a solid month, to kind of get the lay of the land of the vehicle. So we're looking forward to it. Very excited about getting one, and we'll see how it goes. And I have a suspicion that the camera for this phone here will be on, showing you the experience of Uncle B taking delivery of the rental Tesla when the moment comes. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. The hope we have is that we adore it, love it, and when we get back home, we'll have one on order and see what happens. So, don't know which model yet, but I'm not interested in the Y. I'm not interested in the Y model. So it's a Model 3 or a Model S are the two leading contenders at this point. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Michael says, I bought 100 SoFi instead of those ATIP options. There you go. Yo, did Bruce just call American Cheese Whiz a petroleum byproduct? Yes, he did. So did Jen. Uncle Bruce, you and Jen have to try. What's this? ACAI bowls with peanut butter. So good. I don't know what that means. Sam played. Sam Rockwell played Guy Flagman. That's right. Who played crewman number 6, security chief Rock Ingersoll. That's right. Guy Flagman. And introducing Guy Flagman. That's right. Martin's where I live. It's fresh, all natural almond butter. Amazing. Larry, baking. Where is the lie? It's petroleum byproduct. Sunflower seed butter isn't bad either. Rob, look at that spread on GameStop. Oversold much? 207.68 on GameStop. I grew a goatee. Now I look smart as long as no one asks me a question. Rob, hey, Bill, fake it until you make it. Bizarro Bill, sell my house faster. Tesla doesn't sell in dealerships in the U.S. I don't think they sell direct to consumer. That's why the dealers hate Tesla. They get cut out. Yeah. We don't like we have a Tesla center. It's a repair center and a delivery center here in Calgary. And there were about 20 Teslas there. There was a truck right up front offloading Teslas, brand new ones. But the way it is these days is every Tesla that arrives in Calgary is already pre-sold. There are none for sale. There was one in the showroom. They were showing off a Model Y in the showroom, but there are no brand new, recently made vehicles available in Calgary. They're all coming off the truck and they're spoken for. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Smart move. The novelty definitely wears off for people. Have driven one. You're going to love it. So happy for you guys. Uncle B, I can't wait to get behind the wheel of this thing. What do you think about buying 100 shares and write a put for double the price to get all the cash back right away? Yeah, well, that's another strategy. Now, I'm not sure about whether your brokerage firm will allow you to do it. They may want more margin over and above the stock. So you're going to have to look into that. Double check. Pete, every day, astronaut did a live stream from his Tesla last night for the SpaceX launch. Right on. Bill, Rob, I'm testing the theory that people go by image rather than actual proof. Finally upgraded bagel colors. Did we? Hey, gang, are you getting the new bagel colors? The Credit Savage sold a few $20 Matterport calls I wrote for $4 each for Jan 22, and I feel good about it. So you wrote $20 calls, got $4 each. I think they'll decay in a month, and I hope to buy them back at 50% off. I need a quick $1,000. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you're selling $20 calls on Matterport. It's a 2054, so they're in the money. There's a good premium. $4 is the premium for Jans, right? So if in a month from now, with now 3 months to go instead of 4 months to go, can they back off a bit? Now, obviously, if Matterport shares back off to $19, that's $1.50 down from where they are right now. That would affect the price of these contracts somewhat, but time will depreciate them unless the shares reach 24. They reach 24, these are 4 in the money, you're going to have to do a rollover, but that's the option you have. So let's see what gives. I didn't even notice until you said laughing out loud. John Jepson, here's a couple of thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Almost forgot. Oh, new bagels. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Reddit, for that. We have today 339 thumbs ups. We got 339 thumbs ups on the go here. Thank you, everybody, for that. 495 of you are watching right now. If you're able to throw a thumbs up our way while we're still on the air, that would be great. If you're watching in the rerun, please do hit that thumbs up button and give us a bit of a boost here. Here they come, 343 now coming in. Appreciate these thumbs ups as they add to the exposure of this channel on YouTube. It helps us a lot. 349 now, almost pushing 350 thumbs up. Rocket Lab down 27 cents. SoFi down 6 cents. GameStop up 483 to 209.54. We're up 502 now, 209.54. Matterport up 87 cents to 20.62. High today, 20.95. 2 million traded on Matterport today. ME up 2 cents. Smart Rent down 2. Spire Global up $1.92. 11.68. High today, 12.79. We've touched that. How about another shot like that, please? Thank you. We've got a 1.5, 2 cent loss on ATIP. We have an 8 cent pullback on Sextera at the moment. YBM down $1.16. The Dow down 178. We have got choppy markets on the big boards. We were up Monday, down Tuesday, up Wednesday. We're down Thursday. That is what's going on with the big market right now, as it is trying to determine its next level and its footing. 362 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep those coming in here. Do appreciate those. Awful kind of you folks to be throwing those around for us. We love you for it. Yeah, what can I say? We are grinding along at the moment, one moment at a time here. One trade at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time. We have an up day, a down day, an up day, a down day. I mean, go figure. This crazy market. It sometimes does not know what it wants to do, but we are hanging around the all-time highs of the market, not necessarily at the all-time highs right now, but we're in the vicinity. 368 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you for those. We're seeing we can establish newer highs. 2068 on Matterport, up 93 cents, up 4.7% today. Very good run. You got to love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. What else have we got here? A couple of thumbs ups. I almost forgot. And GameStop up $5 with no volume. I love the smell of money in the morning. No volume, no news. Holding off on writing another covered call. Thumbs are done. Uncle Bruce, thank you. I think you might need to either update Mac OS or update StreamYard to be able to see the all-new emoji icons. Yeah, I don't get to see the emoji icons on StreamYard. When I pop up your messages, I think you see them through YouTube, but I don't see them here. Our friends at StreamYard doesn't give me that idea. Good idea, says Michael. 210 Hoochie Mama, 210.14 on GameStop, up 562. You gotta love that. Sell my house. So, is there a law of diminishing returns point on Matterport? 1750 calls expire January. Is there a price I should roll over? I paid $267. Well, I mean, right now you're at what is it? 250. You're really at, what are you at here? 325 in the money. And you got a premium on them, I'm sure. I would just stay with them. We're up $1 now on Matterport, 2076. I would just hold on and not move them at all, not sell them right now. Right now, you want to gain this book value move, because if Matterport goes up another $1 from here, you're another $1 in the money. You lose very little premium, and this is maybe 85 cents of the dollar is yours. If these shares want to go to 23.25, let it happen. Let these contracts go into $7, $8, $9 for you. And then decide what to do. Yeah, right now you're at the cusp of a real nice move here that is really going to pay you well for it, and you might as well stick around and enjoy it. 210.09 on GameStop. We're rolling. Love it. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, due to a new vulnerability on Mac, everyone should update their Apple devices. AMC is strong too. Bruce, some of my stocks have gone down since I bought them. This doesn't seem normal since I've been told stocks only go up. Have you got any thoughts on that? Don't they just go up all the time? The GameStop is expanding their profit offering online, says Wally's World. They now sell vinyl records. No Yoko yet. Sorry, Uncle Bruce, but all the latest singers and groups. Well, there we are, Wally's World. Yeah, they're going to have to open up a collectibles division for Yoko. Obscure collectibles division. The day GameStop hits 20 million plus volume, market is done for. Adventures that Duncan added a new fitness ring on the iWatch. Press the thumbs up 100 times. Lovely. Delwyn, Uncle Bruce, I have GameStop cover call 210 expiring tomorrow. Any ideas for a game plan? Just sit tight. Just sit tight right now. You've got the rest of the day today and tomorrow. And just let the premium slowly evaporate. It'll be a book value only deal. So to sit tight. Thanks, Uncle B. You got it. Gregory, thanks for the Turo plug, Uncle Bruce. Hadn't heard of this company, but just used them to book a sweet little Fiat 500 for my trip to St. Louis next week. Cheaper than a crappy Ford Focus from Hertz. I agree. I think it's great. Turo is fantastic. I'm going to use that service definitely to book a Tesla. Absolutely. Fantastic. Gregory, thanks for the Turo plug. Got it. Got it. Is there an echo in here? Must be. Is there an echo in here? Must be. There's an echo in here. Hello. Matterport 2068 up 93. Spire 1167 up 191. Smart Rent 1314 up 7. ME up a penny 809. GameStop 210.12 up 560 a share. Rocket Lab down 31 cents. SoFi down 11. That's where we're at right here, right now. We've got the Dow Jones showing a loss here, down 252, and we're down 34 on S&P, and we're down 96 on the NASDAQ. Let's see. Job hunters are now including vaccination status on LinkedIn and in resumes. Interesting. Existing data doesn't show need for wide use of COVID vaccine boosters, say scientists. That's the latest over there. Jen and I are wondering, there's a report that came out this morning, news story talking about that the administration is looking into the possibility of insisting that international arriving travelers by air must be vaccinated. Now, at the moment, you need only arrive in the U.S. with a negative test within 72 hours. But there's talk that they might up that to a vaccination status. We haven't heard a date. It's just being talked about, bandied about.
But we have our vaccination passport.
We do have vaccination passports that we can. I got on my phone. Jen has hers on her phone. In my case, though, I'm the little wild card here because I have a Pfizer shot and I have a Moderna shot, one of each. And for, say, Norwegian Cruise Lines, that's okay. For the CDC and Royal Caribbean and Carnival, not okay. And so the government of Canada has been, I think Health Canada has been in consultation with the CDC, and Europeans are in touch with the CDC. I mean, there's a lot of talk going back and forth about should we consider people with mixed doses vaccinated or not. And Canada is saying, hey, we have injected millions of Canadians with single brand and multiple brand, and we're fine. Our hospitalization numbers are higher, but 99% of the people in the hospital for COVID are unvaccinated. We're not getting an influx of Moderna, Pfizer vaccinated people coming in with the virus. We're not getting that. So the combination is working. So whether it's 2 Pfizer, 2 Moderna, or 1 of each, it's okay. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen if we fly out of here in early October before the changes. If there aren't any changes, we're good to go. All I need is a negative test. We're good to go. But if they change the rule the day before we get on the plane that says you must be vaccinated, oh, and by the way, it must be the same shot twice, can't be a mix, I won't be allowed in. So we're watching this closely up here every day. We're watching it closely. We don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there you go. GameStop 211. It's 211.92 up 740 on the GameStop. Why the face? Go GameStop. Is it waking up? We don't know. GameStop, AMC, EXPR, Cake, all on fire today. In the U.S., they scheduled you for your second shot the second you got the first shot. Mixed vaccinations. I was expected to get a second Pfizer. Jen and I went to the hospital for our second shots, supposed to be Pfizer's. When we got there, they called us into the room with the nurses, and Jen got a Pfizer shot, and the nurse promptly said, "That was our last one. We don't have any more Pfizers today. We're out of Pfizers until later this week." And I thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to come back next week, I guess. And then they said, no, you're good to go. We're going to give you a Moderna. You'll get a Moderna as your second shot. We've been doing this now for weeks. It's fine. Oh, okay. You're the health experts. And they said, you're fully vaccinated. You've got 2 shots. You're fully vaccinated. Oh, great. So I got the Moderna, and I've been fine. Jen is fine with her 2 Pfizers. But not all health authorities are on board completely. Now, apparently, there have been instances where at the U.S. border, people who want to cross, and I'm assuming this is the Canadian airport U.S. border pre-clearance area, just my guess. There have been instances where Canadians are being asked, are you vaccinated? What vaccinations did you get? And can you prove it? And I have my card that I got from the hospital. So does Jen. But if you've got 2 Modernas or 2 Pfizers, you're okay. If you have one of each, you might be okay. And apparently the interpretation by border services has been something like, if you came in for a scheduled appointment and they didn't have any more of your shots and you got the other one, you're okay. But in some cases, it's like you're not okay. So we up here are kind of going, what's the deal? We just don't know. So there it is. I know one thing for sure. When the time comes for Jen and I to get a booster shot, I will either get a Pfizer or Moderna booster shot sometime down the road. A month, 6 months, a year, I don't know. But I will get a Moderna or a Pfizer. So then I'll have 2 of one and 1 of the other. So by that point, that should be completely okay. I don't know. So we're just doing the best we can. How about the people who had it and just got over it? Apparently, if you declare that, you might need to provide a test result showing a high level of antibodies or something like that. There's all kinds of mysteries to this thing. I can't answer. I don't know. Anyway, Dow Jones crashing. Stonks only go up. There you go. The Dow right now down 220. S&P down 29. NASDAQ down 88. Not a bad day, just a negative day. Why aren't medical schools and universities researching the level of natural immunity from getting COVID and recovering versus the vaccine? I think they are. But these can take years, not days or weeks. It can take a long time to determine the final outcome. That's the problem. The vaccine card is a simple piece of paper that anyone with a ditto machine can replicate. It's way too easy to fake and be relied on as any real proof. I hear you, Larry. I understand. Promoting basic health and fitness. We all know why. GameStop breaking 212. Wall Street Journal. Christmas tree sellers hit by supply chain disruptions. Yes, fake trees from China are delayed and we got problems. GameStop, 645 gain at 210.97 right now. Matterport up 71 cents. Smart Rent 1309 and Spire Global 1213 up 237. Broke 12 again on Spire. We're doing it again. Money, says Pete. My bad, internet issues. DM, Pete, basic health and fitness for underlying health conditions. Gonna hit the treadmill for your undiagnosed issues. Let's see. Papers, please. Let's move on. Yeah, I wonder how many people are Googling Ditto Machine right now. I love that purple ink. Right on, kids. We're getting better. More better all the time. Can't get no worse. What are we doing here? Thank you, everybody, for popping through here, seeing us, being part of the show today. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're having a good morning and you're going to have a good day today. I'm going to be on later today at 3 o'clock Eastern time for the final hour of trading, as I always am in the afternoons. And I invite you to join us at that point. Thank you for those of you who are becoming members of this channel. Those of you who are renewing your memberships to get the new bagel color. Today is the first day of issuance 6 months ago. This is our 6-month anniversary of memberships. And a bunch of you are becoming, getting new bagel colors today. And that's signifying that you are a 6-month veteran of this channel, which means day one. March 16th was the first day I offered memberships in this channel, and a bunch of you are still here. I love you. Thank you so much. A whole pile of you tomorrow and the day after will notice your changes of their bagel color, because the first week that I offered memberships, I had a pile of you folks jump in here, and I'm excited. This is going to be great. And let's see here. GameStop jumping today in 50 cent or more moves. Very interesting. GameStop 211.54 up 702. Lovely. Yes. Pink Power, says Smoke Dog. That's what's happening. Matterport 2051 up 76. Spire Global 1213 up 244. 1220 now on Spire. Volume 1.3 million today. Looking good again. It's really picking up here nicely. Rocket Lab still down 34. SoFi down 16. We need a shot on those guys. 722 gain on GameStop. 211.74. You gotta love it. You're the backbone. You're the backbone. Would love to see GameStop, AMC wipe out some more hedge funds. So wouldn't that be fun? Let's get them thumbs ups, folks. I'm a week behind on Bagel Change. 12-year-old girl said to me, a rock is old people music. Yeah, mom and dads weren't saying that in the 50s, were they? No, debating buying my GameStop covered call back right now while it's this thing appears to still be ascending today. You can do it today, or you can wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day, and the options drop to book value. They lose a lot of premium value, and they get a lot cheaper. It's your call, though. Fenville DraftKings, that's the ultimate goal. DQ, Larry, I think anyone after Gen X probably never knew the pleasure of the fresh Ditto ink smell. Can't stop the rock. I feel bad for saying that. We're all friends here, and I respect your opinion. It's all good. All good. 212.79 on GameStop. 213.45 on GameStop. Up 8.93. It's nice to see a move here. Glad to see it. Don't know if it's going to last, how long it's going to last. Those of you who have options expiring tomorrow, you can decide what to do here. You could buy them back now and write next Friday contracts. You might want to make that move. Oh, it was a Friday after that. But right now the stock hasn't topped out. It's just at 213.24, and it's looking very good today. Matterport 2052, Aspire Global 1225. Right on, looking good. GameStop is going, just blew through 213. That's right. I've got a October 22 220 expiry, so I should just patiently, but dang. So just wait, just sit back and relax. Yeah, no hurry here. My GameStop puts I wrote are looking sweet. Yes, if you wrote puts on GameStop, they're going down in price, which is what you want. Beautiful stuff. I think the hologram is drunk right now. A drunk on stonks. That's what it is. We're smiling here. Beautiful stuff. 213.16 up 863 on GameStop. The volume on GameStop today is 1.2 million. It's not a lot. 840 is the gain at 212.92. Okay, SPIRE going higher. 1248 now. We are 31 cents away from the high of the day again. Coming on at 1248 on SPIRE, up 272, 1.37 million. Beautiful day today. Really nice to see how that one is reacting today. Stocks wait for no man. They will not wait for you once they start. Once they go, they're gone. Beautiful stuff. Drunk on stonks. Yes. John Jepson, SoFi. Associates, my name is Sonas. I've been wanting to ask if they were okay for an hour now. Martin, when I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide where I stop and turn and I go for a ride until I get to the bottom and I see you again. GameStop at $214 a share, up 948. Let it go. Let her go, baby. Let her go. That's all good. Adjustments can be made on options any old time. Write new ones. Not a problem. The 213.75 looking good. Pete Bogue, Uncle Bruce, 9 months of pumping these Costco sesame bagels has finally convinced me to go buy some. Your membership might be on the line depending on the outcome. Well, you remember when you toast these, you make dang sure that the outside, the top where all the seeds are, is crispy. It's crunchy up there. You got to make sure that those sesame seeds are roasting. You will smell them. You'll go, oh, I know what he's talking about. Now I see what he's talking about. Because if you only slightly toast these bagels, you're not going to get the effect. You got to make sure. Don't burn them, but get them crispy. Keep an eye on them. 214 on GameStop. 213.90 up 938. Michael, tell me something. Citadel, do you bleed? Very good. I'm not mentally prepared to being rich. What if I just like frozen pizzas and Pepsi Max? Well, there's nothing wrong with having 20 frozen pizzas in the freezer and 4 cases of frozen Max on hand at all times. You get used to it. Obama, I can quarantine and watch GameStop go up for 5 days. That'd be fine with me. Martin, hologram, I got blisters on my fingers. There you go. Uncle Bruce, I have a September 17, 7.5 covered call that I sold at 25 cents as a trial to get my feet wet in covered calls. Buy back or roll or let it exercise. Now at 310 and climbing. I'll make a few bucks even if I'm exercised. That's true. You can buy it back and then turn around and write $20 calls further out for that much or more. And the trick is, I would say, is if you can write a covered call at a higher price than $3.10, if you pay $3.10 to buy it back, you can write one for $4. So it's further out in time. It might be higher, should be higher in premium. Then you've made the right move. That's a rollover. You didn't do it in the Batman voice, Mr. Bruce. Come on. You didn't do it in the Batman voice. I got shackles on my hedges. Okay. Pete, Uncle Bruce, if I have calls in Matterport, $17.50, Rocket Lab, $10, Spire, $10, all expiring January, at what point do I consider selling? I don't want to sell myself short. How do I ascertain the optimum moment? There you go. Well, of course, Matterport, you're in the money. Rocket Lab, you're in the money. Spire, you're now in the money. So you are in a position to, at any time, sell these for a profit and decide how much of the cash you're getting for each of these contracts, how much of that cash are you willing to reinvest, for example, into these stocks through contracts or through just buying shares. Once you know that, once you have that number figured out, you're now going to be able to decide which one to get. Obviously, right now you're into January. You've got another month and a half at least of time to relax and enjoy the upside if that's what you want to do. But you also have the opportunity to move into April's, I suppose, on some of these. You might find that you're getting out of one contract at one level and then you're taking on a new contract at a higher level. Or you may find that you're going to decide to be an option writer and you're going to write put contracts against these 3 companies. So you're going to get out of the calls, use the cash as margin to write puts. Again, you may or may not have enough to do it. but it's worth a look. Nice position to be in here. GameStop going for 215 now. 215. It is 1070 gain, flying high again. Larry Farragon, class up a bit. Eat the pizza with a gold knife and fork, and drink the Pepsi from some fine crystal. There you go. Boom, boom, candles. GameStop just blew past 215 like a hot knife through soft butter. Lovely. 216, another dollar. 1104 gain now on GameStop and climbing. What's going on with GameStop here? It's going. 216. It just broke 216. What's that? Like butter. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We like it. We like it a lot. And we say keep going. Just go. Just don't stop. Just go. Nice to have a $10 gain. Always nice. Fantastic to see a recovery. This is a lot different than 3 months ago, isn't it? 3 months ago, had the big run, and it came all the way back down. Here, it's got a bounce back here. This is interesting. Didn't go as high as last time, but didn't go as low as last time either. It's kind of interesting how GameStop is performing here. Like butter. Still a bargain, says Martin. 215.20 on the stock. Right on. Good stuff. Good stuff. We've got the Dow right now down 200 points. We have S&P down 27, NASDAQ down 90, oil down 61 cents a barrel. The Dow looks like it's bounced off of its low here on a couple of bounces, so it looks a little bit better, but still down 210 points at this point in time. Matterport 2041, SPIRE 1220. More red now than green. We're red on Sixtera, ATIP, Smart Rent, ME, SoFi, and Rocket Lab are all in the red. Penny or two, or a couple of dimes, but we do have a couple of winners today. And it kind of makes it fun, doesn't it? Goodness gracious. I think it's quadruple witching day. I don't even think it's triple. I think it's quadruple witching hour today. Summer is over. Time for volumes to pick up back to normal levels. Hologram, if you like GameStop, AMC, check out Express. Same basket going up. Let's wreck the damn hedgies. What is this? Thank you. Your prices, Uncle B. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for being here, and hope you're enjoying it. Learning a little more every day. Smart Rent 1313 and Spire 1237. Looking good today on some of these guys. Yeehaw, fantastic. Keep it going, guys. Making money. All right. Double checking on my messages over there. Everything is cool. We're all fine. We're all good. And how are we doing on thumbs ups? We have 402 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much for backing our channel up with some of those thumbs ups, telling YouTube to send more people our direction. We do appreciate it. Thank you, all of you who are renewing your memberships in this channel. Today is the 6-month anniversary where we began to issue memberships. White Summer Art, thank you for the donation on PayPal. Thank you very, very much. I love you for that, as always, and it's much appreciated. Always helps. Larry, thank you for the thumbs up, buddy. I love it. Funny how GameStop has had a run for the green, and everything else goes red. I can't see shorting everything else could afford. GameStop was going to the moon here. 214.68 up 10.16. Over 400 thumbs right now. Chicago Transit Minority. Follow this squeeze. Follow that squeeze. It's as if the shills were working hard to divert attention today. Fenneville, Uncle Bruce, the PayPal donation is coming. Just unloaded my Spire contracts. Nicely done. $12.40 a share on Spire right now. And I thank you. That donation showed on PayPal. I thank you so much. Love those PayPal donations. Chew Dog show. So should I buy back my covered call for $22.50 Matterport? Sorry, this morning's review from you got me a tad confused. Let's see here. Matterport. We're at 2049. You wrote a 2250. You don't have to do anything right now. No, just sit tight and just sit tight. P. Sims has become a new member of this channel. Welcome, P. Sims, to the gang, the group. Lovely to have you here. You're adding to the backbone of this channel. We thank you, as I do every member. If I get the chance, I like to welcome new members in. Thank you. Fennell, didn't know anything about SPIR, but I heard you last week. Took a leap of faith. 150% profit. Thank you. John, welcome, P. Sims. Cloaked, welcome P Sims. Everyone's welcoming P Sims as a new member to this channel, and that's typical here. Love that community feel. GameStop 214.27 up 9.75. Matterport 20.49 up 74 cents. Spire now 12.44 up 2.68. 13.13 on Smart Rent up 6 cents today. Down a penny on ME right now. Hey there, Larry saying hi there, P Sims. Welcome to the show, the gang. Nice to have you here. 12.52 on Spire, going higher again. Spire 12.52, gaining more ground. What a day today. SoFi down 15 to 15.30. Rocket Lab 15.17 now, down 22 to 24 cents. That's where we're at right now, kids. Pounding away. Those of you who are looking to learn how to write these call options that we keep talking about, how to write put options, how to write spreads, how to be an aggressive option trader, we have lessons for you. Lessons have been put together on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Head over there. You can check the lessons section. You'll see 10 lessons available. You can buy one or buy them all. It doesn't matter. Watch one at a time and pick off a whole bunch of really key info. These are about 2-hour-long sessions. You can watch them again and again and again. And I invite you to check them out and learn all about the option writing game, because that is a market unto itself. Trades billions of dollars in value a day. It's incredible. And then again, many of you have done that, checked out the classes, and you are benefiting dramatically with weekly, monthly income that you never thought you would be able to get. You might as well get paid to hold your stock. If you're going to be a shareholder in a company, why not get paid to hold it? And here's a way that you can control how you hold your stock and how you make your stock perform by writing option contracts against your stock as collateral. There's ways to make some really good money doing this, and I would highly encourage you to check this out. Okay. Welcome, P Sims. Bruce, to write a 220 covered call for GameStop expiring tomorrow for $3.80 a share, is that basically free money? I mean, it could get there tomorrow, sure, but I don't know if that's likely. Well, the stock's at 212.68, and you're writing a contract that is good for what, 24 plus about 4 hours, 28 hours? I like the deal. I like getting $3.80 a share, $380 for each contract for less than, like not even a day and a half. And you're writing an out-of-the-money contract, 220. I like this deal. Yeah, I do like it a lot. Been watching a while, but needed to scream into the void over my GameStop calls, maybe getting exercise. Hologram. Anyone here follow NVIDIA? They make graphics chips. Feniville, B-Fits, go for it. If it goes higher tomorrow, then you can roll into 11.19 for more premium, buying more time and buy it back until then. That's exactly right, for even more cash. Hologram, I had some NVIDIA, then the stock split. I think it'll go higher, but may drop more in the short term, question mark. Arico, Hologram, good to see you back, but what is this expiry you keep pumping? Is it another WSB stock? Hologram, Express Incorporated. Hologram, I stacked from so many shares up to so many over the past few days, months. We're going way higher. There you go. Larry, NVIDIA is a decent part of the SMH ETF. That's true. Article, I know that, but what are they a good buy? Well, Bill, GameStop, come on, light the second stage of this rocket right now. 212.88 on GameStop, up 8.36 a share, holding its own. DQ, get paid for holding money margin by writing puts. Michael, Hologram, SMH, Vanik, Vectors chip, exactly. PS, chips have high demand, low supply at the moment, expect prices to go higher. That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I've been thinking. GameStop 212.95, Matterport 2053, Spire 12.69, looking good. FS Pano, I keep hearing about this EXPR on multiple channels. Bought a 15 call in October at 5 for $100 just for fun. Hologram, what other symbols are you all trading right now? That's what they want to know. People are curious. What else are you trading? There's a lot happening, and then there's sometimes not a lot happening. What can I say as we are grinding it out towards the afternoon? I'll be back this afternoon at 3 in the afternoon Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We now have got 428 thumbs ups from you all. I do appreciate 428 thumbs ups. That is awful kind of you. We're down 213 on the Dow. We're down 30 on S&P. We're down 105 on NASDAQ. We'll catch up with you in a few hours from now. We'll see what's going on, and we'll see what's going on here. We'll be on the afternoon show, and then Jen and I are moving this afternoon. We are moving to a secret, hidden location, and we'll be joining you tomorrow from the new location. Oh, by the way, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, if you're a member of this channel, live trivia tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on this channel and TWB. It's a simulcast between the two channels, both my channels, simulcasting live trivia tomorrow at 7 Eastern. If you dare join us, be there or be square. We'll have some fun tomorrow. I'm training the artist formerly known as Sprints. Any discount codes for Turo Rent-A-Car? Nothing I know of. Thanks, Uncle B. Great show. Party Boat, do we still have an afternoon show? Yes, we do. Bio Martin, lots of new medicine upcoming. I'll be on at 3 o'clock Eastern this afternoon, 1 hour before the close, and we'll see how the markets want to wrap it up today. Hopefully, they'll just go higher and higher and higher. How about that? That would be fine by me. Aspire 1246 up 270. Nice market today. Looking good. Oh, I dare. I do. Have a great break, Uncle B. As always, it's hip to be square. It's square to be hip. Join me at 3 o'clock Eastern and check out the website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. In the meantime, get some lessons under your belt, become smarter than the other guy, and make a bunch of money. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for your support. We'll catch you at 3 o'clock today. We'll see if we can get you richer on everything. 1250 on SPIRE, up to 74. You got to love that. You got to love that. Okay, guys, we'll see you real soon. Thank you, Dr. Walter. Pick nose, thanks, buddy. And thank you, Smooth Wing. See you later.